How about now? The mic should be working now because I had it muted because
wow.
People were talking about things that shouldn't be talked about on live streams.
That's not true.
Why would you mute us?
That's not true. Everything we
Don't
said.
censor
That shit
me.
was gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
We
America.
should have recorded all of that. Don't tread on me, bro.
Frankie says relax.
Trust me, Frankie.
Yeah, no one needed that recorded.
That's a lie.
Some people are still saying it's muted. Shouldn't be.
But
Can you
Probably
guys
for
hear
the
us?
best.
hello.
Hello?
I like that you're like, hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Talking to my armpit.
Yeah. I feel like secret agents, like,
It's recorded now. And we're good.
Good now?
Nope, not muted. So, how are our audio levels, guys? Everything good?
Testing.
Hello.
Seems fine.
Hello. Hello.
All right. Awesome. I apologize for the disaster that you're about to witness. So,
Should have seen us
It
earlier.
can, only,
Yeah.
it can only get better.
it can.
or worse.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
I don't
We can
know.
only get worse.
Like
We
if
can
we
make
went
it
further
worse.
than we were. Yeah, we had a few delays. But it's going to be great. Welcome to This Dragon Life. Is our first show is going to be as Guardians of the Multiverse. It is a Norse themed mythology D&D campaign. Yeah. Ooh. I would say to my right, but there is no context for that. This is Megan.
It's not polite to point.
I'm pointing anyways.
Also known as Sophia.
That's Danielle. She interjects.
Yes.
Yeah. Wave, Danielle.
I don't know where to look.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to do with my hands. That's Taylor over there, making the weird. Yeah. That's uncomfortable. And that's Amy.
The most charismatic one of our
And
group.
Yeah.
The person with the highest charisma, clearly.
She's the bard.
Charismatic as. Can I say? Are we allowed to swear?
Can we?
You can swear, I
Oh,
guess.
good. Okay.
Bad
I mean,
mouth
this really
words.
is just our friends' campaign, so there's nothing going to be
Don't
smooth about
expect
this.
much from us at all.
No.
Expect very little from us, if anything, and then we'll surprise you. That's how
Disaster is
awful
good.
we are.
Yeah.
Start drinking.
Megan's like 3 tankards in.
Tankards.
It's a tankard.
We are. This is our. We've been friends for a long time. We've been playing D&D and Star Wars for a really long time. But this is the first adventure with these characters coming together. So, don't worry, you're not missing out on any previous backstory. There is none. So,
There's
and in
player
fact,
grudges.
some people here have played D&D for a really long time. Some people have not played D&D at all. You're going to see kind of a full range, and I might be rusty as a dungeon master as well. So don't be surprised if we might miss out on some of the rules or I gloss things over just for the sake of story and having a good time. So I think this is a good introduction live stream to watch. But yeah, we have lots of people with varying levels of skill. So try to be accepting of that. Try to be patient with all of us, including myself. I'm also
Forgive me, please.
I'm also switching this live while I'm dungeon mastering. Not a great idea. Don't do that. But we're gonna begin. We got. Oh, well, people are excited. Regardless. Thank you for being excited. We got about 23 people on the live stream, which is a nice, comfortable.
yeah.
That's fantastic.
Hi,
That's
everyone.
No. I like a classroom size live stream. What was that?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was
That
anxiety.
didn't sound like
Something
anxiety.
Well, you guys are in for a treat
Let's
then.
see how fast we can get everyone to quit watching.
No one can see what I'm doing under the table.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Well, if we
They were
start
prepared.
talking about the stuff we were talking about before we started recording, that shouldn't be very hard.
We should probably have something like at the beginning of each one that's like, beware, this is a shit show. And just
We're
Call
It's
that out.
literally a
It's
show about
every
shit.
time.
Yeah,
It's a
because that was our
dumpster fire.
conversation
It's fine.
prior to recording.
Let's not talk about our higher
Or maybe
conversation.
we'll get more
they'll come
viewers.
back up. We'll get there.
All right.
Maybe my character will have a poop fetish.
Okay, if I
No.
tell you
If I
If I
serious
fall
now.
in poop again, all I know is I'm done.
No, never.
That's Amy's thing.
Yeah. 'Cause I,
Oh, that's
we
right.
played Star
you-
Wars, I
you-
fell in
Oh,
poop.
yeah.
Yeah, you always fall in poop.
I tried to kick someone and I. Anyway. It's not funny.
It was
It
funny.
wasn't funny.
Did I make that person disappear?
What?
It was probably your fault. Everything's always your fault. That's all I know.
Oh, we're starting
That was-
anew.
No, I
That
think
was a
I
good
failed. I
campaign,
think I failed
though.
a roll, and I was trying to use my my special boots.
Yes.
Kick them.
Yes,
Oh,
you did.
okay, good. So
and
that
then
time
I
it wasn't
rolled
my
terribly,
fault.
and I
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
We're
gonna
just
have
gonna
bad
spend
rolls.
this live stream talking about our other live streams.
in the-
Kind of like, you
okay.
know, people who smoke a lot of weed, and the minute they smoke weed, they're talking about other times they
Remember
smoked
that
weed.
one time I got high?
Remember the other time we got high,
I'm
guys?
super straight edge, so I don't know what you're
Talked
talking
about
about.
Pink
Oh,
Floyd
I'm
for
sure.
hours.
Yeah. Pretty original stuff.
Okay, I didn't mean
All right.
marijuana to talk about Pink
No, that's
Floyd.
true.
What
for
I want
hours.
to talk
I talked
about,
about video
is who
games,
I'm
it's
gonna
fine.
kill today.
All right, yeah. So let's kill some people. Let's
Yes.
and things. So
Says the barbarians.
says the barbarians, diplomats all. You. Okay, for those who I've talked to before, you're not in the locations that you might not thought you were in. I will start out with you, Naya,
Mm-hmm.
barbarian.
Yes.
You are just now coming into town.
Mm-hmm.
There is the town of Theris. It is a port town. It's not really big, but it's close. They trade in furs, and there's some logging as well. It slopes pretty dramatically down towards the ocean to kind of like the port area, and it's kind of surrounded by fjords. So it's a very small length of water that reaches to the town. The entire town is built very vertically, so it's not a town on a flat plain at all. It's just like all the way down this kind of cliff face is the city. And there is a winding stream or river that actually goes down it as well. So you are right now heading into town. I'm assuming I'll go ahead and say that you have a horse.
What?
No, let's not give you a horse. Let's not do that to the horse.
Yeah, I think I would
That's a
kill the
sturdy
horse.
horse.
Yeah.
Would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, I am a frost giant, or like kind of a reject one because I'm kind of runty for a giant. So I'm about like 7.5 feet tall, pretty stocky. I like collecting bones.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just wandering around, doing my thing. I have motives and a backstory.
This is true.
Wow.
She does.
Details.
No, it's a secret.
Yeah, it
Secret
develops
society.
over time. I can't reveal everything
You have
about
to get
myself.
to know her and pull those details out of her. Get
Physically.
really physically close.
Just rip them right out.
Yeah.
This week on
Oh,
Bone
God.
Hoarders. Oh, I love you, Twitch. Yes, Naya is the one in the center who is very pale with the giant battle axe. She's very tall. Maybe that might be our new campaign name. So you are doing that right now. You're about to cross the bridge. Speed.
Spade.
Spade.
Kind of like Spade.
Yeah. Like Ace of Spades.
Oh, I meant like.
Or like a cat
I meant,
getting
yeah,
spayed.
I meant like a cat
Oh.
getting spayed.
Anyway.
Wow. You are also walking down the road. You're heading into town because you're supposed to. You are doing so not in an ostentatious way. You are doing it like anyone else would do it. And
Just strolling.
can you describe what your character looks like?
Yes, she is about 5'9" or so. She is a thick and curvaceous woman.
Wow.
Lot of butt going on.
Wow.
I specifically requested that. I'm just saying. She,
For a character art done by Ali White,
Yes, there
that's
was a
where the
note.
butt was requested.
there was a note that was like, she is curvy in the hips. There is some heft there. She has long wavy red hair and like kind of golden eyes, and she's fair skinned, and and she looks like she could probably destroy someone
With
I
her
wanna
butt.
look
with
mine
her
again.
butt. Yeah, with her hips.
With her butt.
Yeah, her hips don't lie.
Okay.
Neither do Shakira's.
She copied Spade.
She clearly did copy me.
Megan, your character, Sophia's, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So your character is on a cliff face overlooking the town. And right now you are actually casting your ritual spell. You're finishing it off right now
Okay.
to get your familiar. Would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, my character is a half-elf warlock. She's about 6 foot tall. She has very bright red hair. She's fair-skinned, and she is chaotic neutral. She doesn't really care much for laws. She sort of just trusts people based on what they've proved to her. Yeah.
Okay. What do you look like?
I have a long black robe and a staff that kind of, at the end, it looks like the Tree of Life.
Okay.
It's glowing green.
You are the character on the furthest left in our characters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that true?
It is true.
It is.
I'm on the far right.
That is also true.
And you are right next to her.
Danielle, you're dead.
We're actually. Oh no, we're not.
I'm
in order.
dead?
We should swap.
So
Wait,
as
What happened to you?
oh, we're gonna find
Already?
it.
She's always dead.
So you,
Inside.
as you're walking, no, I was just being mean and cruel.
But you're gonna be dead.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be dead eventually. So Naya, you are crossing the bridge at this moment. Actually, you are only about, I would say, 60 feet behind her as you're walking to town. You're being very cautious to make sure no one's around when you're walking.
Thanks.
You get the sense that you sense something's wrong the minute you get to town.
Like something's off from why I'm there, or just something is amiss in general.
Your divine sense picks up something evil, but then immediately gone.
It's not me.
And as you're crossing the bridge, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Oh my god.
Just you?
Yeah, it's an
I guess just me.
old
So much
stone
pressure.
bridge that's probably been here longer than the town itself. That's one thing that's unusual about the town
That's a good roll.
Oh,
of Theris is that this feels like a town that was built upon a town built upon a town.
Like
this
Seattle.
So there's bodies upon bodies.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, wow. Yeah. So you're
So perceptive.
as you're walking across the bridge, you notice a body coming down the river
Cool.
with 3 black arrows sticking out of its back. And you can see blood coming down the stream as well. And it's just riding kind of not the waves, but it's just riding through the river. And it's about to head below the bridge.
I'm guessing it's some kind of animal. Gonna pick it up.
No, it's not well, yeah, initially it looks like a ram. But you start to realize that this is actually some kind of demonic or infernal creature that has clothes on it, and it has 2 large horns and white hair.
Well, I do like collecting bones, so I'm gonna fish it out of the water.
Fishing for trash.
Fishing for trash. Okay. You can easily grab it, being that you're. How tall are you again?
7.5.
You're 7.5 feet tall.
And a quarter.
And a quarter. Yeah, you're
Really?
considered a full size bigger than most humanoids. You reach down into the water and you pull. What's your strength?
A lot.
Wow.
A lot.
16.
Oh wow. Okay. Let me go
See,
ahead and
I'm
roll a
not.
strength check.
I'm a big, strong lady. Okay, great. I'm just gonna do the thing. That was my strength. I rolled a 12 with my strength modifier is +3.
Okay, so a total of 15.
Mhm.
Okay, you pull this character out of the water, and she looks exactly as the character that you can see in our drawings right now. She's very pale. She has markings on her face and 2 large curving horns. She has a set of battle axes in her belt.
Yeah, that's what I said 5 minutes ago.
And she's clearly unconscious, if not dead. You can't quite tell. But she's got 3 large black arrows sticking out of her back. Unusually large black arrows.
It hurts.
Can I test if I can remove those horns?
Yes, you can.
I thought we were gonna be friends.
You want to try to remove the horns?
Is
what-
she dead?
Would your character do this?
Is she dead?
Yeah, check for a pulse.
I'm 13. I mean, I'm not a medic, so. But I do have
She is
survival.
She does in fact appear to be dead.
Oh, wow.
What are you doing?
I'm on the bridge.
First off, this is unusual.
Yeah. I've seen weirder, but you know.
On this particular world, this doesn't exist. So
This doesn't exist.
no,
Does this exist?
that not typically either. You're used to being quite cocky about things. This is
Right.
like you are usually the person who
Right.
knows everything, and you've kind of slumped into a kind of a world of boredom, right? Because nothing surprises you. You've seen everything kind of happen before, and
Seen it all.
this is not the first world or town that you've been to. So
So I'm on the bridge behind her, right?
yes,
Can I like saunter on up to her?
Saunter.
Yeah. Like slide on up and just. What you got there?
I'm not sure. You want some of it? I'm about to break its freaking horns off.
Can I I have nothing. I don't think that would help me try to figure out what. Do I know what she is, or just know that normally she wouldn't be in this?
yeah, you know what she
I know what
is.
they are, obviously. Okay. Can I possibly poke at the body
How are you poking at the body in particular?
with my sword? Just like a gentle
Just
poke.
All right,
the
you
sharp
kinda,
end.
like- yeah, you poke the body. It starts to bleed a little bit, but not a lot. Do you examine the body?
Is she like laying face down?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've dragged her out of the water,
Mhm.
and she's laying face down on like the.
What's the status
Bridge.
of those horns?
Yeah, what's the?
I mean, I'm waiting here. If
Okay.
you want some of this back, claim the horns.
You can have the horns.
All right, cool.
I just want to check some things out.
All right, this is like way better than like meeting at a tavern, by the way.
Sophia's, you are up on the cliff, and go and roll your perception.
15.
Okay. You finish your ritual. All the candles in the circle around you blow out, and out of the sky, it's definitely, it's not storming yet, but it's definitely rain clouds, and there's this heavy darkness and foreboding in the air, and the wind is starting to pick up at this moment, and a raven flies out of the clouds and just lands on top of the tree in front of you
Okay.
and caws at you.
I'm going to kind of warg into this raven.
Okay.
And,
Brand.
and fly it over this situation so that I can. Cause
Yeah, they're directly below you.
I can kind of see there's some sort of commotion going on.
Wow, way to
Um,
outdo us.
I want to know what they're picking up out of the river. Yeah.
Do
so
it. Make her ward.
I'm warging out.
You're working. we're just yeah. Okay, you you have to make that face every time you warg. No, you start to see through your raven's eyes, and the raven flies down and just sits on the bridge. So you guys see this raven, all out of the blue, just land on the bridge, and just stare at you guys.
It's just a bird.
No, I don't think it's just a bird. I feel like it's definitely not just a bird. I think this is all a little weird, for the record. I'm like looking at the bird, and I'm looking at you. I'm looking at this thing that's like on the bridge.
That you stabbed a little.
I didn't stab it. I poked it. It's fine. It'll be fine. I wish I had taken some different spells for the day right now, actually, but that's okay.
Well, remember, you are at a different status, so you call it out.
What?
What'd you do?
You have all the spells you could possibly want at your disposal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
What?
Come on.
Well,
Given your class.
right. So even the ones I didn't prepare for the day?
Yeah, look at level 5.
What? Okay, now I'm just getting excited. This is too much. This is too much. Now I'm not ready. I'm not ready for everything. Well, I'd like to try to cast. I don't trust the bird. Like, I think this thing on the bridge is gonna be here. It's not moving. It's kind of dead. You're not going anywhere. You seem decent enough.
I might eat the bird.
If you want to eat the bird, you can. I was gonna sense magic on the bird.
What's wrong with you?
I was gonna try to sense magic on the bird, personally. Because I feel like I can talk to you later. I'm gonna try to talk to you, find out what you're doing. You know, something's going on here.
Do you investigate the body?
Well, now I'm concerned about this bird. There's so many things going on here.
Yeah, that bird, you know.
Yes.
You have a thing with
bird
ravens.
is very scary.
Yes, that's definitely the worst thing that's happening right now.
I don't trust it. Fine. Well, I will flip her body over.
Okay.
What do I see? She still has the arrows in her back, right? So I've literally just flipped her body over in the arrows.
You see several markings on her body. One of the markings, though, is on her wrist, and then it's a marking from hell. Should not be here.
It's pretty
Makes
cool.
sense.
Definitely should not be here.
And by hell, I mean H-E-L.
Not HE double hockey sticks.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what? I want to be from HE double hockey sticks. Wait, what?
You're from
Hell.
Atlanta. ATL.
Harlem World? ATL?
Sorry.
From Dragon Con.
Oh, nobody watching is from Atlanta.
So, new friend.
Yes.
Presumptuous.
I am about to try something on this body here. Nothing creepy, nothing weird. Don't worry about it.
All
But if
right.
you do want the horns, you're going to want to take the horns now before I take any action.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try to see if I can bring her back to life. It's gonna be fine.
Why would you take the horns before?
First off, what
She
you
tries
just heard
to
her
take the
say,
horns.
no one does that. She is crazy.
So what? You're like a witch?
Do I look like a
There's
witch?
a crow that's like
I'm
hanging
like,
out with
do
you.
I look like a? I don't know that crow. First of all, I don't hang out with crows. Crows are beneath me.
Whoa.
I don't
I'm
know
like-
that crow.
I'm like, look at me. Do I look like a witch? And I'm like furs and leather and wraps and like armor and witches are like weird gothy clothes and stuff. Like she probably is literally wearing.
I'm like
I can't see
ducking.
them. Well, anyway, so to answer the question, when I try to bring her back to life, she's not gonna let you take her horns. I don't really care if she has her horns or not. So if
Again,
you want
she
the
is talking
horns-
What's wrong
insanity.
with you guys?
You know what? I'm just gonna humor you. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. You know, if it comes alive, I'll just still take the horns.
You're not going to take the horns now?
No, I like a challenge.
My type of lady.
This is the only time you go.
Oh, I'm sure it's not gonna be the only time.
You're gonna sneak into her bedroom, like
Just saw them.
years down the road, and try to saw them off.
Wow. Okay, last chance to take horns.
Well, you really want her to take my horns.
I think it's hilarious.
You know what?
I'll feel naked without them.
I'll take.
Just pull one off so she'll be like Venger from the animated
Walking
D&D.
around like this.
I'll take like
It is gonna
half.
mess
Our
with her.
equilibrium is going to be all
I'll
off.
take-
It's gonna mess with her like.
I can't. I shouldn't interfere.
I'll take
I-
half of the left. Like a wing.
No,
Can
like
I-
the curved
Can
part
I
is the best
telepathically
part.
tell my raven to poop on
But
her?
you'll have like a little bit of a curve, but it just like stops.
I'm just delighted that all this is happening right now. Like this is the
Yes,
most fun I've
you
had in like
can.
decades, millenniums, whatever.
Yeah.
Yes?
The raven takes off and drops poop on Naya.
I'm gonna fucking
Good.
eat that bird.
Wasn't me. Was not me this time.
I love that bird.
I
Not for
feel
you.
like maybe that's an omen, but just gonna break off that horn. Give me a piece of that horn.
Give me that piece of that horn. All right.
Do I roll? Do I roll for a horn?
Yes.
Okay.
Better roll for a
Oh,
horn.
girl, I'm sending you all the luck in the world right now.
Why?
Because I'm excited.
Give me your
This is
inspiration.
delightful. This is so much fun.
What's your strength check?
I'm gonna feel
Oh,
violated.
okay. All right. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, no.
My strength check.
Yeah.
It's what? It's
1d20.
Yeah, 1d20 plus my bonuses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 18 plus 3, 21. You're gonna break me off a horn! We're gonna be best
Snaps
friends!
half of one of the horns clean off, and it's just this sickening,
Do
like
they grow back?
vomiting. Who
if
can
you're
say?
like a ram, I think they do.
Yeah, it's
you're
it's
fine.
yeah, it's just
You're
this, and it
fine.
kind of echoes. In between the cliffs, you hear this snap.
Is there like
birds
marrow
fly away.
in the middle of a
Are you
ram
gonna suck
horn?
the marrow
Yeah,
out of
I
her
might.
horn?
Listen, the bird went away.
There's maybe a little bit of marrow.
All right, I save that for later.
Oh, that is so messed up.
I'm with you.
Okay,
This is great.
what do you do? I'm upset.
Well, I literally have like,
You're upset.
I have this like joyous look on my face, like this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life because this is fantastic.
Right.
Yeah, like how often do you see this in a lifetime?
Right, no, I needed this.
You're welcome.
I've been in a rut, so this is great.
If you want the other one, it's right there.
I'm contacting our artist right now to redo your art.
Snap.
But it grows back.
That was my first
It'll
thought.
grow
Does it grow
back.
back?
All right.
I think.
Can we make it
like
so that it grows
reptiles?
back?
I think.
please?
Yes, just for everyone to be clear, if a tiefling loses its horns, they grow back. I'm making an official
Lore.
Dungeon Master ruling.
I'm sure someone in the
No,
chat is
but
gonna be like, actually, that doesn't.
Actually, that's not true. Benjir never grew his other horn back.
Well, what if we attached something to it and like duct taped it around and like
Man, you do what you do.
fix
You.
it? Anyway,
If
no,
you-
I don't care.
What does that even mean? Like
Like when you fix glasses with tape around the middle, like just stick
But
something
she
in
wants
the edge
the
of her
horn.
Yeah,
horn.
I mean, I'm keeping the
No,
horn.
no, don't put it back on there. I'm talking
Okay.
like stick something else to her horn and tape it around.
So I won't
it.
notice?
Like a fork or
like
something.
some blow glass,
Yeah.
new age art.
Or cast it
that
in.
would be cool.
Yeah.
See,
Kinda
I
cool.
did you a favor.
I can start a trend.
Anyway, you could. So
You're welcome.
Body modifications for tieflings.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lay my
I'm
hand
super hip.
right on her boobs.
Just right
Boom.
Just right on her boobs.
Right on her boobs.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm gonna cast. Well, you know, it's like CPR or something. Like
Well, you,
I don't know what's
That's-
happening right now.
I'm gonna do lay on hands. I'm just gonna try
They
to
have
see if
C-
I can
Oh,
heal
she.
her.
have
I mean,
CPR then?
as far as you're concerned, she is completely nuts.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, well,
She's
you
just
know,
this
you said you
weird-
weren't gonna harm it.
Human in plate mail and a long sword, who's just like, I'm going to bring her back to life.
And
you're
then
like,
touches her boobs. Wow.
yeah.
So
You know what?
I lay my hands on her boobs so I can cast lay on hands.
I'm offended, personally.
Nothing happens.
Oh, what?
Oh, you're dead for real.
I hope I get to haunt you guys.
Well, I guess you can have her other horn if you want.
Is that? Listen, if you just wanted to mess with a dead body, you should have just told me, crazy lady. I would have told you no and thrown you in the river, but
That's not. The boobs weren't even that nice. It's fine.
we're just
This is
dragging.
so catty.
We're just dragging your
The boobs
character.
I've seen, like while she's dead. Okay, well I got nothing. So now I'm more interested in the ice giant here. Frost
No,
giant.
you can do the thing you're doing if
Just
you
keep
use.
trying to lay on hands her.
No, if you just use resurrection.
Oh, I forgot that I have all these fancy spells. Sure,
Yeah, sure you have the spells. All right.
why not?
That's fine. I believe you.
All right,
Just say
you
it's
lay
okay.
hands back on her. Yeah, the first attempt fails, and you're like, no.
No, I'm not believing this.
Sophia's,
Dead
what are
and
you
I get
doing?
another horn.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to hurt her. Because
Why would you want to
Wow.
hurt me? I've done nothing. She cut her horn
what's
off.
happening right now is making me really uncomfortable.
It's not like I'm massaging the boobs or anything weird. I just literally have my hands like right here. So it's like more like the décolletage area.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa, that word. If only my character knew.
if only I didn't have a 9 intelligence.
No, it's not even that.
It's not even
Wow.
9.
It's 8.
Oh, really?
Oh,
No,
uh,
I'm in the negatives here.
That's pretty bad.
held back.
Right. I will.
A
I'll-
few years in barbarian
I'll try to
school.
resurrect her. Sure, why not?
All right. This happens suddenly. Danielle, your character. What is your character's name?
Mariana.
You want to describe her?
Long white hair, horns, although more like 3/4 horns now.
It's a shame.
Barbarian, tiefling barbarian, and what else? I have 2 hand axes, and I'm about average height, I guess, like 5'10".
Oh, you're so small.
You wake up with the worst,
That's small.
absolute worst headache. You just scream. You're just screaming. Yeah, and you are like, you guys have never seen this before at all. She's still in your arms, and she just wakes up and she's just screaming into your face.
I just cup her mouth.
You wake up to this.
I bite her.
Whoa, what the hell?
You bite her.
Yep.
She's biting into your flesh.
You're a witch. What have
I'm
you
not-
done?
I'm not a witch. It's fine.
No,
I just resurrected her.
she's screaming.
She was dead. Now she's
Now
alive.
she's like some.
Very-
now she's a
flailing
banshee.
around like this.
She's returned from where she was. She's back in her body. It's great. She's fine.
Can you stop biting me, please?
You
I mean, it's
still,
a little annoying.
You're still holding on to me, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a little
Then
annoying.
put me
Please.
down. I'll stop biting.
Now you have. Well, you're not really at the moment to realize because you're just basically an animal. You have no memory of what happened, or what has ever happened. This is as
In
far
all
as you're
of time?
considered. Yeah, in the entire lifetime.
Wow.
You're waking up to your head hurting a lot, and this person trying to suffocate you. That's life.
Yeah, so I'm biting her.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, it's
All
like
right,
some
I'm gonna make
feral
that an
animal.
unopposed bite. Well, go ahead and roll a 1d6, a 1d4, and have it. Unless you have a special bite, I don't think you do.
D4.
Yeah, 1d4. It's the little pyramids.
Oh, the pyramids. Oh, I have one pyramid. 3.
You take 3 damage.
What kind of dog is this?
It's not a dog. It's barely much more than a dog, but it's not a dog.
All right, so maybe it doesn't have rabies.
No, I don't think it has rabies.
All right, that's
I hope I
fine.
have rabies.
Can I try to cast command on her?
Sure, absolutely.
You're just so off put by all of this.
I will try to cast command. So you need to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, but she's like feral. Does she
Well,
have any
I
wisdom?
don't know, probably not. And I just say, stop.
Get
Stop.
a rolled up newspaper.
I'll determine the DC.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll a 1d20.
17.
Whoa.
Dang,
Crap.
all right, I'm out. That's all I got.
When your character says stop, it feels like the entire bridge shakes, and it's not a normal voice. It's like stop. Like it feels layered and layered.
You're not helping me not be a witch.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
was
I'm not
gonna say,
helping myself
like-
not be a witch. That's
Is
on
it
me.
like
And despite your 17, you stop screaming.
I was more trying to get her to stop biting, stop
Oh.
doing everything, just stop. But you can
She
do it
stops
however you want. Just
for
like
one round.
I don't even get to growl.
No, you're like frozen. You're just like.
Oh, that is my face gonna
That's a
stick that
that's a
way?
good
yes,
face.
definitely. It's definitely gonna stay that way.
With
You
one
have,
arm.
and you have to talk with that face, like.
Yeah, all the
That
time.
would be so difficult.
You have to roleplay the whole.
Hello, guys.
Yeah. Oh God, it's like a marionette.
No, I take it back. I take it all back. That's terrifying. Wait, a Mariana net? Mariana.
Oh.
I hate everyone.
Sorry, I was trying to make some
Get out.
Anyway,
Womp womp.
Wow.
failed.
Wow, kill the mood.
Bottom.
I have no charisma. Only my character does.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Sophia's, what are
Alright.
you doing?
I'm thinking maybe it's time for me to introduce myself to these fools.
So you go start walking down the cliffside?
I just walked down and I was trying to send the raven to maybe tell you this is a bad omen, but you didn't really get it. You still broke off her horn anyways. Can you just stop? Can
I mean,
we
birds,
just stop
birds poop.
doing this?
That doesn't tell me anything. Sometimes if a bird poops on your shoulder, that's good luck.
It is.
In some
Right.
senses, it is
True.
Well, you're a frost giant, so
She literally
Oh,
the one
you
thing
your
she
both
said.
are like, it's known. It is known.
it is
It's
known.
true. It's known. Yeah.
You know what? And then I'm just gonna drop her. Drop the weird dog.
Yeah?
Yeah. While
Don't look
while
at
it's
me. I'm not in
frozen.
charge of Taylor's life.
You like
Oh,
catch
yeah.
her as she's dropping. You're like, delicate. She's so much smaller than you.
She bit me.
You deserved it. And you're like,
As you pocket her
set her
horn.
down.
She didn't know what she did to her. She has no idea.
Wait, is she still frozen?
Just for
For a
like
round.
A round.
No,
Oh
you're
god,
you're
she's
not
back.
back.
Oh no.
Okay, she's back.
So I can be growling again.
She's back to growling and biting.
No,
Well,
I'm not biting.
She dropped her.
Yeah.
While she was stopped.
Yeah, see, it's fine.
Well, no, I caught her before she dropped
yeah.
her.
So then she might be biting you.
Okay.
No, I'm not biting you.
Okay.
Oh,
so
well,
I'm like, okay.
okay.
Here you go.
I see how this is.
Wow, racist against frost giants.
that
That takes
steal your
part of my horn. Not that I've realized
You
that
don't
yet,
even know,
probably.
it's fine.
No, but she is holding a horn.
That looks like part of my head. But if I don't remember anything, then I
You
don't
don't know
remember
what
what
you
I
look
look
like.
like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't
You know you have
necessarily even
horns.
know that. Yeah, I've never had a horn.
Give the horn back.
No.
Give it back.
What am I gonna do with
There's
it?
some magic witch glue on it.
Don't you have some kind of tiefling doctor?
There's literally no other tieflings here at all. Like
Okay.
she's.
I mean,
she
if you
shouldn't
Yeah,
don't
be
you
here.
don't know that she's a tiefling. You've never seen what she
I've
is.
never seen a.
No,
I'm
Tiefling,
fresh
or I've
out
never
of horn
seen-
super
never seen a
glue.
tiefling.
Oh, okay.
I'm not giving it back.
I mean, just on
Fuck, man, she's
principle.
not giving it back.
I
I'll grow a new and better one. It's fine.
okay, fine.
You should make a necklace out of it. So every time she sees you, it's just like.
Kill you.
No, you should hollow it out and turn it into an actual horn
I
that
was-
you play.
I was
Oh, no,
wondering if-
drink out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be pretty metal. Put blood of my enemies in it. Drink
I
it.
like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're working through some stuff today, huh?
So it's been
Well,
a while
yeah.
since I
You should hear her
campaigned.
background.
She's been dealing with a lot at work.
Hey, lots going on.
I know all about the work stress. Believe me. I'm gonna look at her.
Yeah.
Just be like, do you know how you got here? How are you here? Do you remember anything?
Do I know how to talk? I can know how to talk, right?
Yeah, you know how to talk.
Oh,
I'm just like, why are you here? I guess I wouldn't know that
I
she
don't
doesn't
know.
remember anything, so I'd say, why are you here? How'd
I
you get
have
here?
no idea. I don't remember anything that happened before.
Your back
I
hurts a
will-
lot
Oh.
because you have 3 arrows still sticking out of it.
Did my lay on hands heal her arrow wounds?
Well, they would have healed if
If you
arrows
took the
weren't
arrows
still in her
out.
back.
They healed around the
They
arrows.
healed
Oh,
around the
no.
arrows.
I have this
God.
weird feeling in my back, though. So,
A little lumpy.
on
You
like
just got a
this.
little
Can I
lumpy
just reach
back.
around and be like, I'll get that for you, and just
and then
yank
them
the
out
arrows out?
violently.
No, you have to like push them through.
Why?
I like punch her in the front.
You start pulling the arrows out of her
Iron
back?
fist it. Can I like pull them while I'm doing lay on? I probably can't because I have to concentrate, right?
What are you doing? Are you massaging my boobs again?
No, I was gonna try to heal you while I was gonna pull out the arrows. Yes, I'm. Anyway,
We all saw it.
you guys just don't understand. It's fine. Everyone thinks I'm eccentric. It's whatever it is, what it is.
So you're trying to pull arrows out of her back?
If I can.
Should have done that before you brought her back.
And I'm just standing there going like this.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could have.
I mean, do you want someone's help pulling out the arrows out of your
I'd
back?
rather not. Can I just do it myself?
If you want to do it yourself, you can.
I could probably use this horn as like the back of a hammer and like wedge it.
You don't need to be wedged out.
We just gotta yank them and then
Just
heal it
pry
really
'em,
fast.
pry 'em
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what I
if
was-
you're gonna heal them,
I'll heal it.
She's a witch, so just so you know.
okay.
She's a witch. I'm clearly not a witch.
You're a
I
crazy
haven't seen her
person.
do enough to
I'm not gonna
accuse
argue
her of being
against
a
that.
witch.
Yeah.
So
I only sent a bird. I only
She
admitted
sent
to
a
sending a
black
bird.
raven
Yeah,
over here.
Everyone
Yeah,
roll a
that sounds-
perception check.
sounds a little bit like a hunter to me. Oh, I'm
50
not.
7.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Everyone over 12?
No,
No.
not me.
You guys notice a really old farmer with a long gray beard and like
Gandalf.
a bald head and long hair, just sitting there with like a walking stick, and he's just looking at you like, everything okay?
No.
We're fine, old man. Carry on.
Seems like some unusual things are going on the bridge.
Like what? What's unusual?
Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Steps back.
Smart choice. Smart choice.
I don't think he wants wants to get involved with us.
Yeah, you better not.
All right, what's the plan? Pulling arrows out?
I guess she's pulling her own arrows out.
No, I said you can
Oh,
do
okay.
Rip them out.
Because you said you're going to heal me
Yeah.
afterwards.
Rip 'em out.
So, how close are they? Can I pull them all at once, or will that do more damage?
Jesus! No, one at a time.
okay, fine.
Because then they'll be at an angle.
If they were really close. Anyway,
I mean, to you, it doesn't matter, right?
it's true.
Yeah. Do you just grab a fistful of arrow?
Just
Yeah.
rip them out.
Yeah.
Like
Horrible pain.
like a band-aid.
Right on out.
Mariana, you feel horrible, unimaginable pain.
And lots of swear words are coming
Way
out.
worse than the headache you had before. Yeah. Just plunk.
Oh yeah, see, what I did was barely like a terrible thing.
Go sit in the corner.
So I yank them out, throw the arrows to the side.
You lay on hands.
I lay on hands.
The wounds immediately heal.
Wow.
Does my headache go away?
Your headache does go away,
Okay.
but you find yourself talking weird because
A little off kilter.
yeah, you're trying to get something's wrong about your head, like the weight of it.
Is the horn like a nasal
I'm
cavity?
like this.
It's not really like a nasal
Well-
cavity so much as her head doesn't weigh. It weighs more on one side than
Right.
the other now.
Well, they probably use that kind of like the Togruta in Star Wars, right? Like they use that for their.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Or like cats and whiskers.
Yeah, like whiskers.
Took
She's just gonna be running around in circles now.
Little whiskers on kittens.
Surprised you haven't just suggested you take part of the other horn as well.
I mean, I could. If that will help, I'll do
Which
what I
one
can.
is it? Is it the right
It's
one?
the left.
The left one.
She's like patting her horn.
Who
Yeah.
the fuck took my horn?
Yeah, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. We just found you this way.
It was her.
Why?
I'm gonna eat that bird.
The horn is neither here nor there. Really. That's water under the bridge. Anyway,
Goddamn.
fire.
You will be
It
in a
began.
minute.
Yeah,
right.
it will be.
Don't worry.
Good.
That'll be taken care of.
So you remember nothing. You're
Correct.
saying you don't remember how you got here.
Well, thanks for healing me though. My headache is gone. Although I feel weird because some dum-dum took my horn. I'm sure they use the word dum-dum.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm totally sure that tieflings. don't.
Very common.
Yeah.
Dum-dum.
Well, you know,
Ye old dum dums.
Ye olde dum-dums.
Ye old dum dums.
school of hard knocks. You know, everybody loses a horn here and
It's our
again.
band name.
Fine.
What's a school?
Oh God. It's worse than I thought.
She is from Florida.
Aw.
I can say that
Oh,
because
she's
I'm
from Atlanta.
There. Is she?
ATL.
ATL.
Okay.
All right.
Well, it's not far.
Anyway,
What is happening now?
Well, I was gonna go to town. Gonna get some stuff and be on my way. Don't need to concern yourselves with what I'm doing. It's legal.
Sorry, if you have to say it's legal, it's probably not legal.
You know, it's all right.
there's not normally any of her here either, right? They're both not normally here.
No.
So I'm like, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I do.
No problems with that. Yeah, you do whatever. But why are you here? She doesn't know why she's here. She can't help me. Why are you here? How did you get here? What's your mission? I throw like 20 questions at you all at once.
I walked.
From where?
The last town. No, it's a tiny town.
I don't normally see your kind here.
You must be from a really small village then.
Not so much. Not so much.
Well,
alright.
you know what? It's fine. I'm normal. You don't need to worry about me. I don't get in a lot of problems or trouble or fights.
I don't really believe that at all.
You know, you can judge me all you want. I'm still going to town.
No judgment.
Going to town on who?
That old man, if he keeps asking questions.
Yeah.
Take him out.
For dinner?
No.
Yes.
Take me out for dinner instead. I'm hungry.
It's the least you could do for
I-
me.
And I need a
Horn.
nap.
I mean, I got some marrow in this horn if you want it.
Oh,
That's
no.
so wrong.
Wow.
No, don't feed someone their own
Oh
marrow.
no.
God.
I'm gonna be vegan after this.
Yeah, that is. No. It's like that Hannibal Lecter scene.
Oh.
All right, you guys all hanging out on the bridge. It feels kind of awkward.
I'm just gonna start walking now.
Does anyone have any
So,
alcohol?
Goodbye, everyone.
Yield booze?
There's definitely alcohol in the town.
Okay, I need that.
We should all follow.
Oh, good.
Let's all
All right.
follow her.
Good. Great.
You seem like a really exciting type. I just
I mean, I am pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Would you say you're ice cold? Because what's cooler than being cool? Yeah. Anyway.
You get 3,
I'm
by
sorry.
the way. You're
No, the
You're at
audience
your
is with
limit.
me.
Am I out?
The audience feels my pain. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to make art for you.
You know,
Art rhymes with fart.
puns aren't art. Aren't art.
All right, so
That's true.
Is the group sticking together? Are people heading back into town?
Someone want to go to the bar with me?
I just start
Tavern?
I
The
just start
tavern?
walking towards the nearest tavern.
Cool.
There is a
Now.
Follow
tavern.
me if you want to.
There is a tavern that
following
is
behind you.
right by the water, and there's also, and actually, not only does it overlook the water, but there's a makeshift fighting pit with several large, where basically sharpened logs sticking out of the ground, forming the wall. So it's not like a fancy gladiator pit. It's a very much a Norwegian Viking type fighting pit. So it's very, very makeshift. If you saw Game of Thrones, you would have seen Brienne of Tar kind of fighting him, something that makeshift.
I don't watch that show.
I know you don't.
When she
Right,
fought
you
the
only
bear.
watch Twin Peaks.
We know how you feel about Game of Thrones, Danielle.
I tried watching it. Hey, I'm not one of those people who just say they dislike something and never watch it. I tried
That's
multiple
good.
times.
That's all we ask.
I've been hurt before.
I just didn't like that they were killing so many animals. All the wolves.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't want the
You
wolves.
stopped
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Oh yeah, like the second episode.
Okay, you guys head
Anyway.
into the tavern. It is actually, like, most of the tavern is actually open seating. Oh my god. It's an artisanal Viking tavern. No, yeah. They all got long beards. Sven.
All grass-fed organic food.
Yeah,
It's all
absolutely.
deconstructed.
No, and lots of people are cheering out on the deck and just screaming bloody murder as two dudes are just like fighting at it. One of them has a spear and another guy has a double-bladed axe, and it's just kind of to the death. And they're like cheering, and people are making bets, and gold's moving around and all that stuff. There's lots of mead and ale, and everyone's having a good time. This isn't a huge town. This is kind of like a pretty small town, but like I said, in fact, there's more houses, old stone architecture, than there are people. So this is a town probably that's slowly dwindled, but just judging by the artifacts that you see around, you see like an old ancient statue of Odin, you see large pillars with runes on them, but clearly this was once a much bigger city, but has fallen into ruin over thousands of years. And these might be the descendants of that city, but not a lot of people here now.
Can I run up and watch the battle?
You can run up and watch the battle.
Is one of them outperforming the other? Like, is one clearly like the stronger, more superior warrior?
Are you gonna challenge them to a duel?
Yes. Merrick the abundantly large is the one with the double blade axe, and he seems to be doing quite much better.
Verily.
Verily, he is verily doing quite. It doesn't look like the other guy, who is about 5 foot tall, with a spear, is gonna make it. It's really 1 to 10 odds, and he's just kind of toying with him.
Aw.
Can I? I'm trying to debate if I can do what I want to do.
You.
I would like to place a bet for the loser that he's gonna win.
Ma'am, I don't know if you're used to betting, but the odds are 1 to 10. Like, this guy's gonna be dead in about 2 seconds.
Take my bet.
Okay, whatever. Yep. All right. Lady wants to bet on the tiny skinny man.
That's his name. Tiny
That's
Skinny.
his name, Tiny Skinny Sven. And he's just like, and he's like having an asthma attack, but there's no inhalers yet.
I'm cheering Sven on. Like, you are gonna do this, Sven. Sven, you got this.
And he's just like, and all of a sudden something comes over Sven, and he just like throws the spear and goes right through the eye socket of the guy.
Wow.
That's cheating.
You're a witch.
And
Yeah.
Merrick the,
It's confirmed.
Merrick the Large just falls slowly like a tree in the woods into the mud, right onto the spear,
Oh.
and just kind of sticks there at an angle, and then starts to slide down the spear. Everyone's like, "Oh!"
Winnings,
Someone
please.
probably pukes.
Money, please.
Money.
Money, please.
Everyone's like looking around, like, "How could this have happened? I don't
I
understand."
assume they're gonna like escort
They
his
have
body.
to give you all. They're giving you all the gold.
I take it.
You're the only one that bet on that dude.
Of course I am. I take the gold.
You take
What's the point of betting then?
around. You've just taken around 100 gold pieces from the entire tavern.
Cool.
Oh, they're gonna be mad.
Well, I give some to you and you and you, new friends.
Oh,
Wow,
thanks.
gosh.
Boom.
Thanks.
And then
What
I assume
is
they're gonna like
this?
drag his body off somewhere.
I don't really care for money.
Alright, I'm like, I'm Superman Clark Kent, and I'm like, be right back. And I just leave.
All right.
All right, you're taking care of business.
Yep.
Okay.
Will this buy me
Wait,
beer?
where's
Yes.
she going?
It will buy you.
I'm just leaving. I'm going
5
elsewhere.
beers.
I said my
5 units of beer.
I like that you've forgotten everything but drinking.
Yeah.
That's like,
I know what's important in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that the missing horn still hurts.
If you just,
Everyone's looking at you. Yeah. Well, first off, now that the fight is over and they're getting new contestants, everyone in the tavern's looking at you and looking at you with a great deal of suspicion.
She's more suspicious. She's a tall one. She's
Do you
a
say
very
this?
You just
tall.
didn't put
Wow.
your hat on, and no
Wow.
one will see your horns. She's like,
Maybe I do say that. Yes.
can I send my raven after Spade?
Oh yeah. All right.
Spying.
So you go
Spying on
down
your
to
new
where the body.
friend.
You go down to the lower areas underneath the tavern, and they're dragging the body into. It's not really a basement, but it's just the floor lower of the dead guy. What do you do?
I'm allowed to say what I'm doing.
Go and roll a perception check.
A 12.
Yep.
So I can say what I'm doing
Yeah.
to everyone? I know if it's supposed to be a secret or not. I have no idea.
Well, do you just lay a hand on him?
Yeah, pretty much. It probably looks inappropriate again.
Yeah.
I don't lay it on his crotch.
Oh, I was
don't
gonna
worry
say.
about it. I put one hand on his chest and one hand on his head, and I whisper something.
That still is weird.
It's fine.
You're whispering.
You
sweet
see all this,
nothings.
Megan.
And I can
Is
hear
this
what
like
she's
lost
whispering.
in translation?
No, it's like I'm
What did
literally
he
I
say?
am Scarlett. I am like when Scarlett Johansson whispers it in his ear, right? So I am Scarlett Johansson to Bill Murray's ear, and she has no idea
No,
what I'm
he
saying.
says it
Does
to
he say it to
her.
her? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the opposite? Oh, well,
You're Bill Murray.
sweet. I'm Bill Murray.
It doesn't quite make sense what she's saying.
Is it a different language, or she just isn't talking
It's
loud
definitely
enough?
a different language.
Can I?
What languages do you know?
I know Common, Elvish, and Draconic,
Nope, you don't know the language.
Nice.
and I don't even. I have no
Which
idea what language
language?
it is.
No.
Okay.
No.
Which languages? Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
what are you doing in the bar?
I'm sitting at the bar drinking.
Okay.
You look
Scott,
offended.
contemplating life.
Well, I mean, it was just a silly question, is all I'm saying. You know, like I wanted to.
I love the Twitch comments. Totally not a witch again. Just say, totally not witch. Not
Not a
witch.
witch. I'm not a witch.
Okay.
I know which
Don't
one.
be silly.
All right. Well, I'm gonna see if I participate in this fighting ring, if I get some of these winnings.
Sorry.
Yes, you do. Yes, you get a flat fee of. If you participate in the fight, you're gonna get 20 gold pieces. Live or die. So they go to your family or whatever else. If
What if I
you
don't
win, you get like 10% of it. You get 20% of the earnings.
I gotta write down the gold I just got. Sorry.
You know what? I'll give it a shot.
All right. Yeah. There's a game master. Oh man, this is going. There's a guy who's setting up the fights. He's got cut. It turns out it's the same. No. It's a guy with long, stringy, oily black hair and a greasy beard that isn't quite full. It's never going to be full for him. He's like in his 40s.
Oh.
Yeah.
He sounds handsome.
Yeah. He's a keeper. So he's like, "What do you want for?" Whoa.
Is he like boob level?
You're very big.
Rude. See that totally.
Yeah.
Man.
You know.
You're a big girl. What do you want? You drink?
I've been bulking, so.
Accumulating mass.
Like bulking what? Like dragons?
Wow. People.
Bulking people. So
I'll
yeah,
eat
so what
you.
do you want?
I'll eat you if you say anything
Okay,
else.
wait, what do you want? Giant pale woman.
That's better. I'd like to fight and win some money because I'm not gonna die.
Okay, fine, you can go in the pit. Just stop looming over me.
All right. Well, that was
Alright.
pretty easy.
Thank you.
Who's gonna fight you though?
Yeah, we'll see.
Do they even know who they're going in to fight?
Do you like go
Kinda
to the door or
scary.
you just jump down?
I just jump down, roll around in the dirt.
Like a pig? You're like,
Helps me get all like dusty so people can't grab onto me.
What's your name?
I'm not sure that's how it
I think
works.
that's the opposite. Aren't you supposed to have more traction with like chalk and dirt and stuff? So wouldn't you be-
Excuse me, what's your name?
The shower.
Name's Naya.
In this corner, we have Naya, the very tall, pale woman. Do we have anyone willing to fight her?
Do I like automatically get money if like no one wants to fight me?
No, I don't know those kind of rules.
Is no one fighting her?
This isn't fair.
Am I back up there? Have I re-entered the...
I would fight you, but I still have a hangover.
You feel
Or a
Fight.
horn over.
heavy. All of a sudden, the ground kind of starts shaking a little bit,
Oh
and
no.
as you feel stomping, and this warty, misshapen half ogre man with a light goatee and one larger eye and a slightly smaller eye walks up like, "I'll fight her."
Like sloth.
Yeah.
Oh, but
No,
Sloth is
not like
nice.
Sloth.
Sloth love Chunk, wait.
Oh, I love sloth. I'm not
And
saying
he jumps into the
me.
pit
No,
with just
one
a
eye bigger.
tree.
Is there like some sort of Norse symbol that
how
looks like
big
the
is he
Superman
in
symbol on
comparison
the
to me?
shirt?
He's your height. He's your height, but he's just all like he's got no neck. He's just biceps and pecs
But he's veiny.
and super veiny.
Ew.
Yeah.
Gross.
Sorry, I'm sorry that the half ogre is not like
Hot.
hot for you
Why is
guys.
he not super hot? Come on.
Yeah, why
The
can't he be
super hot half
handsome?
ogre.
Half-
And he just
half
points
ogre's
at
pretty
you.
Really nice hair.
Yeah, he has like great
That's
hair.
his one redeeming feature.
Yeah.
Really nice hair.
Most
He's just like,
fantastic hair.
And everyone's like cheering, everyone's
Why-
stopping, like, oh my god, 2 monsters! We've got 2 monsters fighting today!
Why are you putting your finger to your throat?
Alright, what are you doing?
Well, now I run back upstairs or whatever so I can watch this. This is gonna be delightful.
Yeah, I saunter over slowly with my booze.
Saunter.
I look like a kid on Christmas Day. I'm like, it's the greatest thing ever.
Megan, what are you doing?
I do the same. I kind of cheers.
Yep.
What's your
Witch,
name
you
again?
better revive
Mariana.
Mariana.
Bloody Mary.
I'm
Mary.
not a witch. I don't know why.
Are you drinking a Bloody Mary?
Why do you keep calling me
Yes.
that?
I'll stop calling you a witch if you revive me if I
Doesn't
die.
that prove
I'm
your
not
point,
gonna
though, if I
die.
revive someone again? Like, you're gonna be like, witch.
You know what? Stop poking holes in my logic.
Yeah, go poke holes somewhere else.
Whoa.
I've already poked a hole in you. So with my sword when I poked you earlier.
That's true, you did.
All right, I got my great axe,
Okay.
and I got my rage.
Yeah, you're rage. Alright, do you start a barbarian rage?
Not yet.
Not yet? Too
No.
soon?
Yeah, too soon.
Yeah. Why would you do that in a gladiator fight?
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Roll your initiative.
All right. 14.
Okay, you go first.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll go first. All right, cool. Gonna.
Did anyone place bets?
Oh yeah, yeah. Get your bets in. Come on, a bet swing.
I'm betting on her because she seems pretty crazy.
Okay, it's just kind of double your odds kind of stuff, so whatever you put in, you get double.
I don't like gambling.
Okay, you're gonna have to gamble.
I bet 1 gold.
Wow.
Well, wow.
Wow. Big spender.
Yeah.
Eye roller.
Amy, what are
I'm
you
cheap.
doing?
I'm deliberating. Either way this goes, it works out well for me.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll bet on you. I'll put like 500 of my 1,500 gold I just got on her.
Jesus.
How much should we get each?
I was, yeah.
I'd
much
say
did we
you
get?
each probably got like 200 gold.
Holy shit.
I don't really. Here.
Where am I even going to
Cool.
put this?
So I kept 900 for myself.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay,
Great.
All
All right,
right.
now I'm swinging.
swing.
All right.
Roll the hit.
Got an 18.
Yeah, the half ogre is rocking a fierce 8-pack. This is true.
Is he?
Ooh, an 8-pack, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got an 18, and I need to switch to my damage. Great axe. Got an 11, and it's 1d12 plus 3 slashing.
Wait. What did you get to hit?
18.
Oh, you definitely hit.
Yeah. Yeah, so my attack bonus is plus 5. It's 1d12 plus 3 slashing. I rolled an 11.
So total.
Oh, math, why? 14 and the attack bonus, 19 slashing.
Jeez, what the F? All right, you do
Oh, man.
19 damage. Yeah, you slash into his breathless 8-pack with your battle axe. All right. What's your armor class?
My AC is 14.
Critical 1.
So he just like stabs himself a couple times.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
He's like, why did I do this?
It's not good. He the tree slips out of his hands. It's
What a
very
loser.
bad moment for him.
What a loser.
Would you say that she would be close enough to benefit from my aura of protection?
No.
Okay.
Cool. Well,
You get another chance to attack.
all right. Well, I'm gonna slash at him again. So, oh god, I got a 5. That's not gonna work.
No, you miss.
All right. Well, great. Should have raged.
What's your armor class?
14.
You take 14 damage. It
Yikes.
smacks you and knocks you across
Wow. What a,
the pit.
wow. What a jerk.
Real jerk.
So you are now like covered in mud all the way on the other side. And the entire bar is screaming, and people are excited, and they're throwing meat in the air. Like, this is like the best day ever for this small town.
All right.
Especially considering that Merrick the Large died today. So
So unfortunate.
Could I? It takes a drop of blood. Can I slice my finger slightly, and can I cast Bane on the guy down there? Because I'd be able to see him.
Does that mean he's gonna talk funny?
I can't do a Bane voice. Someone do a Bane voice.
I don't want it. I can't.
But Todd can do it. No, Todd can do it.
Yes,
Come
Todd.
on.
I don't know that I
Bane
can.
voice.
You've done it before.
Yeah, that's why I know you can.
You merely adopted the mud. I was born in a...
God.
So I will
Well,
cast...
there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure there.
That was good. That was good. I want to cast Bane on him. So he has to make a Charisma saving throw, and if he fails it, when he makes an attack roll or a saving throw while the spell is like active, he has to roll a d4 and subtract that from whatever he rolls.
Okay. All right. Let's do this.
Great.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything weird?
I'm waiting to see what happens with her. I'm just kind of prepared to help her if need be.
You realize your Raven isn't around, and you get kind of a telepathic link, like a warning.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, did you just like trance out?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
What's up with this trick?
Your Raven is flying high above the city, and in the distance, you see an entire raiding party coming up the water. They're about maybe a mile out, but it is a massive army.
My book.
I just need to check my rage.
Okay, that's my one action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Skittles?
All right, what are you rolling?
I want to scale.
Naya.
I'm gonna go into rage, but I want to double check what all of the things
Hulk
are. real
smash.
quick. Someone took my book.
Someone was impressed with my Bane voice. That makes me happy.
Aww.
Aw.
Aw. They're really positive people.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Oh God.
And they agree that I'm not a witch, so...
They all think you're a witch.
No!
I think everyone thinks you're a witch.
That's
Yay!
How many people on Twitch feel like that she is a witch?
You're not on Twitch.
I'm technically on Twitch.
You guys are all gonna look like fools.
Well, you know what? You've been too sneaky, and that's exactly what a
If
witch
I was a
would do.
witch, I'd be like the one in Princess Bride, like, true love.
All right, rage.
Miracle Max's wife.
Oh yeah, Miracle Max.
I have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. I make a melee weapon attack using strength. Gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases as you gain levels as a barbarian. And I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, what is he using since he dropped a tree?
He doesn't have anything right now.
Good. Cool. So I get a +2 on my rages.
Okay.
Thank you. Cool. So I'm raging, and I'm gonna attack. Please don't roll terrible. 18.
How are you on fire with your rolls today?
Damn.
I mean, I got 5 last time, so that wasn't great.
Go ahead and roll.
All right, and my great axe.
Roll perception, by the way, Amy.
Oh.
20.
All right, so I rolled a 1, but I have that +2. I have the +3 slashing, and my attack bonus is +5.
How much is that?
Oh, why you made me do that?
Don't make me your math machine.
11?
All right, he takes 11 damage. Two grizzled guys are looking at you suspiciously, and you kind of get the impression they saw you
Being a witch.
do something, and they're now talking amongst themselves, and they're like bringing other people over. Megan, what do you think?
I'm stealing myself for this.
I walk up to these two and I say, we have to get Naya, and we have to find a way to get out of here because we're in trouble. There's a huge. My voice cracks. I'm so scared. There's a huge army coming for us.
What?
What? There's a what?
There's a raid. There's a lot of people coming to kill us right now, so we have to leave.
How many is a lot?
God.
There was like at least 100.
I just became conscious, and there's so much drama already. Are we going?
Can we
Well,
go?
I'm still fighting. I'm
Yeah, you're in the
oblivious. I'm
pit.
like, yeah! I'm gonna
some-
murder this guy.
someone-
You don't know how long this fight's gonna go.
I'm raging.
There has to be someone who's like controlling the fight, right?
What do you mean?
Someone I can talk to stop the fight, because I
You
mean
can
the whole-
talk. Yeah, there's the
well, that's not
grizzled,
gonna
creepy
work.
guy
It
with all your hair.
Stops when they're dead.
Let's all just sneakily
Can I just-
kill the ogre.
Okay.
What?
Do we have enough time?
Yeah.
You're
That
gonna
one
wound.
can.
You're gonna
Who's
wound
gonna-
my pride.
All right. Who's you already went, right?
Yes.
I also want to punch the greasy haired guy in the face though and take my money back because I'm not losing it because this is being canceled.
Well, that's why you should just.
No, I figured you were doing the other thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no I am.
Okay.
Oh.
So the guy's coming up. He like picks up the spear that was left over,
Ugh.
and he's like getting ready to throw it, and he slips in the mud.
Did you
And, like-
crit fail again?
Yeah, he slips in the mud, and he's like, oh, and he's like trying to fumble with the spear, and he almost like spears himself, and then he like, he stabilizes. Like, it's all right, everybody, I'm okay. Everybody, I'm fine. And then a giant ballista bolt just explodes through his head from
Does it-
from over the wall.
Does it explode like a melon?
Just bloop.
Yeah. Like a melon.
Well, I'm pissed because someone killed the person
still
that I was
won.
gonna kill.
Understand, it's
Doesn't
this,
matter.
It's a bolt this large.
I'm
Came
still
out of
mad.
nowhere.
Still
Hey
mad.
guys, maybe we should leave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
Where's
makes
my
sense.
money?
I'm
I
trying
turned to the
say.
greasy haired guy and I'm like, she still won.
Yeah, give me money.
What the hell is going on today?
Money, please.
He shoves you the gold.
Right.
All right. Well,
Let's bounce.
thanks. Sorry, I couldn't kill him. I'll find out who did this and I'll kill them. Don't you worry.
Words.
Don't you worry.
Do you crawl out of the pit?
Yeah, don't you worry.
Yeah, I would really like you guys to leave my tavern right now. That'd be great.
All right. Well,
Do anything bad?
I got my money. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Are there any apothecaries nearby?
Mm,
you gonna do a
not
shopping
necessarily.
I need to.
I feel like this question gets asked a lot in our campaigns.
I feel like we're probably gonna need some health potions.
Surprised there hasn't been a dragon yet.
There is a bunch of actual.
I'm getting a beer to go.
You
by
can now
the way.
see several ships in the distance.
Yeah, that sounds like a
This
good
is
idea.
why
I'm
you're
just
here.
gonna take like a keg, slam it back.
Oh
He's
yeah.
gonna give you a ship
Uh,
so that he can take it
King
away
Varric
from you.
is leading the charge,
King Barrack?
Aww.
and he has an artifact.
Is he a dwarf and he's got a big hairy chest?
No, he's
Um,
definitely not a dwarf. He's a very
Right.
big guy, and he has something important to you.
No. Okay. That,
On the ships?
that
Huh?
pause.
Health potions on the ships.
something very important.
There's no health potions on the ships.
What did you say before that?
I don't remember, Bill. It wasn't
Yeah,
me.
Something very
Um,
big to give to you.
So I have a quick question. My mission. Is it a one-man thing, or am I supposed to also be calling in reinforcements of any sort?
No, this is you.
This is me, right? Okay, I
This
was
is
making sure.
offended.
Lay it
All
down.
you.
Why
Making
not
sure.
one woman or?
You guys are free. Oh my god.
Oh, no. All right.
I have somewhere I need to be.
So they're getting very close to shore.
Yeah. I'm like, I have somewhere I need to be. Just like that. And I'm like, I will catch you guys.
You're just leaving us?
On the flip side.
What-
I'll find you. I don't know, was there like a meeting
The,
place?
the militia is like assembling right now on the shore, trying to get ready for the attack, and horns are blaring, and everyone's like, "Why are they attacking us? What did? Like they're going to enslave all of us? What is happening? What kind of day is this?" like some of them just like, "This is a very weird day," and other ballista bolts that are flying from what are essentially super big, overly sized longboats.
Would any of you guys be more inept to kind of like the lay of the land? Like, is there a cave or is there underground passage or something? Like,
Yes.
who'd be able to help us figure that out
Oh,
so we
yeah.
can have
Yeah,
a
you
meeting
know.
place?
Yeah. I have double running
I
speed
guess my character could really ask that.
from one point to another. If I'm familiar with the city because I'm an urchin.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Am
you
I-
can find a place that everyone can meet and hide.
You also have like a nature thing. I also have survival.
So do I.
We're like breaking all the walls right now. Like, what do you
Yeah. We're bringing in a few walls.
have?
working
They
on
are
this
about
whole
to
role-playing
land, so you
thing.
you need to.
We need to
I mean,
find
you're
somewhere-
here. You're here to do just one thing.
Yeah. So you guys find somewhere to meet. Tell me about it. I'll catch you later.
Okay.
So where are you meeting?
I'm going to find the nearest, I don't know, sewer?
Yeah.
Do I want to go underground?
Sewer. Can't you just find a nice cozy
You can find a
cave?
crypt.
Or a crypt.
Everything's fine.
Or a crypt?
Yeah, I want to be in a crypt.
All right.
That's
Alright,
cozy.
Well, I'll find you guys. I gotta go.
At this
So
point,
I
what
just,
you
like-
have to do, you have to stop this. So it doesn't matter if people know that you're doing it or not,
Cool. Am I like,
because you're gonna bounce.
yeah,
Wow.
Am I, like-
Typical witch.
max level, like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
flaky.
so I can like,
You tell me what you do.
so I like run off. Are we in like a tall building? Where are we? What's this
Yeah,
look
yeah.
like?
It's
Okay.
a 2-story building.
All right.
You can just like jump off the ledge.
Yeah, I literally am like gonna jump off the ledge, and then I, like sprout some wings and like fly off. It's not weird. It's not weird. It's not.
Yeah, it's totally not a
it's
witch
not
thing.
witchcraft
The
at
entire
all.
room shakes, and these large,
Not witchcraft.
We see this, right?
dark wings
sure- yeah, I don't
erupt
care. I
out of her
literally don't
back,
care.
and she just starts flying towards the army.
She's a witch.
And everyone in the bar,
And I'm shouting, I'm not
Stop
a witch!
talking.
As I'm flying, like, I'll explain later.
everyone in the bar just shuts up, like, and one guy just slowly pees himself.
Oh, gross.
Gross. What a wuss.
Classy, dude. Real classy.
Wow, that guy has like obviously never seen a witch.
Not a witch.
All right, so you just head to where? The next boat?
Yeah, I'm heading towards dude. King Varric.
All right. With your divine sense, well, you have 2 things that you need to do. All right.
Well, while I am... How far out does this go?
Yeah, none of you guys have seen anything like this. This is very
So
different.
I'm
I'm just gonna do
Talking
like
about
I'm
the
gonna go
witchcraft.
ham. This is like I'm probably never gonna do any of this stuff again. As I'm flying and I'm gonna land on the boat that Varric is on, because I need to take that thing from him. Can I cast destructive wave? So as I'm landing, I like slam on the ground
Yeah.
of the boat.
Yeah, you guys see her fly out. She lands onto one of the lead longboats, and it explodes. Like, all the men fly off of the boat into the water. The railings of the boat explode off, and even all the oars like shoot out like spears out of the thing.
Oh,
and
they
it's
stab people
broken.
while they're like spraying out. Like
Yeah,
they're
they're just
stabbing
spraying
dudes.
out, and the very center of the boat basically just cracks and starts to sink. And Varric is right in front of you.
I want you to know that I have like the most delighted look on my face, like Azula from the Last Airbender, crazy.
Okay.
Like, I'm super into
Oh
this.
God.
Yeah, I'm super into it. So he didn't get knocked off. He's just right in front of me.
No, he's right in front of you, and he's drawing his sword. He is scared as hell, though.
Do I want to actually sword fight him, or I just want to go to town with some other things? Nah, I won't sword fight him. I don't need to be fancy. I got business to do.
Okay.
So next, I would like to call down Flame Strike.
Wow.
If I
What the
can.
hell?
A giant.
He should also be knocked prone technically because
Yeah, okay, he is prone. That's true.
I was like, he
Yeah.
should be knocked prone, and he took some thunder damage. So, and radiant damage. So I'm gonna call down Flame Strike, so 60-foot range, 10-foot radius, 40-foot high, like a column of fire shoots down from the sky.
Roll your damage.
Yeah. So I need my.
Messed up my pyramid.
But do I have to do this every single time? Because I have like. It's like 15 of these or whatever.
Yeah.
Do it.
6.
Oh, you can roll more of those.
Yeah,
There's
look,
Oh,
we
yeah,
have
a
so
bunch.
many.
Oh my-
That makes way more sense. Shut up. I forgot I had all of these.
Sometimes rolling multiple dice can save time.
It's true. Okay, so I'm going to redo the 6. We can just disregard it. So that was 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, everyone on the boat, including him, turns to cinders and ash.
Okay, so I don't have to keep counting.
Yeah, well, how much was it?
Oh, goodness,
Sorry,
sorry.
I have to roll. It was a total of 53 damage.
Yeah, the whole thing. The
level
entire.
are you?
The
Oh,
entire.
plus, wait,
The fuck?
Wait.
that was just the regular damage, and then he also has 6 radiant damage.
What are
Okay.
you doing? Are you level 20?
The entire ship just crisps and becomes an
And
ember.
while he's incinerated, I
And
grab
all the men on the
the
ship
thing.
are just like Pompeii forms of ash, and the wind picks up and they just blow away. And the artifact is this rose kind of quartz rainbow colored crystal,
Falls in my hand,
drops in your
Boom.
hand.
and I pose like, I'm the best.
Emote, play the
Just
game.
like that. Like it's like an anime pose, and then like I freeze in place, like Sailor Moon transforms and she poses.
And do you just move from ship to ship doing this?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What are you guys doing?
I'll start stabbing some people with my sword too, though, because that's fun.
Our mouths are open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like, what?
I'm like,
Why?
I don't feel like she really needs our help.
I'm
I
feeling
mean-
so inadequate right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm at the entrance to a crypt, so I'm like, I have an escape route, but I don't really think that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, what the hell? I'm just mad now.
Why'd
She's
you
like
be mad?
super high level witch.
Oh my god.
Keeping all of this from us this whole time.
I'm like miles away, and I'm just like, still not
This
a
whole
witch.
time for the past hour
Still
or
not a
two
witch.
since we've met.
Yes.
What? I'm just gonna
Means a
start
lot to
calling
me.
columns down from the sky to impress you guys. Like, hey, I want you to be my friends. Look what I can do.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
With great power comes
Start.
great responsibility. Now start.
All right, you guys doing anything? You guys just like in shock? Some people are actually making it to shore right now. Are you guys fighting them or no?
Yeah, I'll fight him.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Stick around and fight.
Okay, everyone roll initiative.
He's out of the way. Sorry that you made this beautiful pile and then I just
Yeah, rude.
destroyed it all.
13.
16.
Damn.
3.
Damn. Danielle, what are you doing?
Just an 8.
I don't know who's around. Who's around that I can stab?
There's 2 guys getting off one of the boats right now at the front of them.
Okay. I'll stab him.
Okay.
One of these.
one of those. Roll
Did
the
you just
hit.
cut it with scissors? Just a giant pair of scissors?
No, this one's fun.
I think that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
It's 3d12, right?
Yeah.
20.
Okay. Yeah, you lop the head off the first guy immediately.
Can I catch it? Can I catch the head?
Yes, you can catch. you slice the head off one guy and you capture. You
Are you like soccer ball kicking
you grab
when
the
you're
ball.
done?
You
No, I
grab the
want to
head.
throw it at someone.
That's gonna be your next action.
Yep.
I'm gonna say it's a bonus action. You can throw the head at
Awesome.
somebody.
The second guy who was
you can throw a head at the second guy. Very upsetting for everyone else on that boat.
I'm impressed. We're gonna be friends.
I hope you threw it at
And
like
we're
his
gonna
dad
be
or
best
something.
friends.
Like, I hope it was like somebody related. He was like my son.
Here, pops.
I'm finally feeling alive again after a beer and a murder.
Why do I feel like we're all
After a
crazy?
beer and a
We're all
murder.
crazy Azula laughing right now. It's not just me.
All right, Naya, what are you doing?
I'm gonna swing at a guy.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
God, these guys are terrible
Did
rollers.
you really? Oh, I thought it was the other one next to it. I was like, how are
no,
you on
I
fire?
wish. I wish. It was an 8. I rolled an 8, so I'm.
Oh, you missed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You missed one of the soldiers. Yeah.
I was too impressed by you. I was like, ah!
She's got, like,
Megan, what are you doing?
She has like the sparkles
How
in
many
her eyes.
people are around
It's
me?
like,
How many people are around me?
You're near Naya, so.
I mean enemies.
Oh, just 3.
Just 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do
you know
it.
thing?
I believe in you.
I cast Arms of Hadar.
Okay.
Use a DC of 13.
Okay.
Six.
No, that's on them. It's on them to roll against it.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's not what. Okay.
Wait, what is the range of the? Oh my god. What's the range on this?
10 foot.
I said 3 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. These weird green tentacle like energy things spray out of her, and two of the tentacles just... Do they do damage?
A target takes 2d6 necrotic damage.
Wait, where
Roll your damage.
where do the tentacles come out of?
Just kind of her general vicinity.
Do I see this?
No, I want to know where
Yeah.
specifically where they're coming out of.
Like,
Nothing that
here,
you want.
here.
It's not.
I still need a picture
I'm
in my
not going
head.
to say anything that you want me to say.
Can I like shout very loudly like, "That's a witch"?
You hear this great, angelic,
time I'm like,
booming
good.
voice.
They
From
think
super
she's
far away.
the witch.
And
You
you
know
see
what?
me just like, "Bros, come on."
Now we have double witches.
I'm like, that's normal. I
Double
don't know what
witches.
you're talking about.
Could
Double
you
witch, double
send me
barbarian
2d6?
team.
Oh man. Wait, what do you need?
2d6?
Yes.
Three.
Plus, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just, like,
Three
tickle
guys
them.
get knocked. Like, how far did they get knocked?
Pretty far.
Do they get knocked?
Well, these guys do.
It says they just.
They
You
can't
just
take reactions
batter.
until its next turn.
Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you.
Yeah. So, two of them got critical fails.
On a successful save, the creature takes half damage but suffers no other effect.
No, all three of them get hit. One guy gets hit to the ground. Two of them just get sail into the air, back into the water. And as other guys are like trampling them, getting off boats.
oh.
Yeah, so they're like getting crushed by their own men.
Ugh.
And she screams, "You're a witch." That's a witch.
That's a witch.
All right.
Can you teach
It's
me
your
that
turn.
trick? I like that.
What do I got left?
Got there's plenty of boats.
Oh, sweet.
You see your friends here attacking a boat.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to go join the fun and start slicing some people. Like, I've had my fun with flames and waves
Yeah,
and
it's more
all that
satisfying
stuff.
to
I want to go
just-
stab some people
yeah.
now.
See the life drain
you're-
out of 'em.
You
Yeah.
do want to
Out of their
stop the
eyes,
army,
yeah.
so it depends
you
on
take
how you
their
want to go
eyes?
about that.
and then eat them. You
Are
probably
they
eat
still
eyes.
on
Yeah,
boats?
why not?
Some of them, or are they all running onto the shore?
They're trying to get to shore. Some of them are getting
There's-
onto shore.
Are they still, like, are the boats, they're running through water?
Yeah.
Alright. Where are the most people, like, centered?
Most of them are centered at the actual like stone dock that they've made, so that's the easiest way for them to start climbing up.
Okay.
And they're kind of being funneled all together because of the attacks from both sides. You guys are like attacking from the right side, and the rest of the town is kind of attacking from the left side. They're avoiding the crap out of her now. The tendril's
sure.
not super excited.
Not the
for it.
person throwing heads at.
Yeah, throwing of the head at another dude, not great. Not great for morale.
For them.
Oh.
Not
For, yeah, your morale is fine.
No,
How
yeah,
dare
that's
Look, that made me happy. How dare you
Wait,
tell me
what
how
happened
I
to the
feel?
other guy that
Huh?
I threw the head out?
Oh, he went away. No, he's like,
oh,
nope.
he just ran screaming.
I'm just gonna go and call it that when someone throws a head at me, even if I'm a super brave dude.
Is it
I'm,
close by so that I can grab the head and use it on someone else?
Just keep throwing.
I don't. Yeah,
Go
yes, you can grab another. You can grab the head.
Does he have some
Go
good
nuts.
hair on him so I can grab the hair?
Yeah, you can swing
Awesome.
that.
Because
Oh.
the head itself is probably a little slimy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ew. That's gross.
What you doing?
I want to make sure I'm not using things I'm not supposed to be using just since I have more than I had originally planned for. Can I use Destructive Wave again?
Yes, you can.
I will fly up because
Yeah.
it looks cooler if I like fly up and then like dive bomb down and then hit the ground. And I'm gonna take out that little crappy pebble bridge or whatever it is they're coming up on.
Okay.
And just kill everyone in the vicinity if I can.
What is the range?
No big deal.
The range on that one is a 30-foot radius.
All right, roll your damage.
So let's see. It's Constitution save, or they take 5d6 of thunder damage. So 17 damage, and then also 15. On that one, I will do necrotic damage, and then they're knocked prone. So they have thunder damage and necrotic damage.
You run into like basically what is a group of 25 men.
Is it just
all with
prone to
swords
you?
and axes and spears.
They're knocked prone, so they'd be prone to anyone.
She lands, shoots into the sky and lands in front of them, and they are all knocked back. All of these soldiers. And like was just a wave of energy that erupts. And as this is happening, and you're choosing necrotic, did you roll that as well?
Yeah, that was the second one I rolled.
They, all of their skin shrivels and crisps and cracks around their bones, and before they even hit the ground, they just shrivel like their shells to the ground and melt.
Oh, so their bones are even melted?
Now their bones are in there.
Cool. I want to grab
They're
some.
all complete. Everything
Yeah, now
within
you're talking.
30 feet is dead and gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
rock and shrapnel is flying through the sky, and the entire army is changing. The ships are all heading away. They're now like, no,
Good.
we're done.
I'm shouting at them, at their general
Like,
direction.
don't be a bitch! Come and fight!
And I'm just like, oh, God.
I'm really disappointed because I wanted to kill more people.
You guys are welcome for the bones, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then Naya and I run over to the bones. And,
Start scavenging, looking for some interesting teeth.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you find lots of interesting teeth. Yeah.
Like that museum
Yeah.
in Philadelphia.
Aw.
Oh, it was weird.
All the skulls.
The Mutter Museum.
Yeah, so this is stuff that you've never seen before. This is like destruction on a level that
Another
you've
day
never
in my
understood.
life, though. This is normal for me.
And the town is like quiet and scary. You see the entire town, all these soldiers that are ready for battle, just staring at you.
I like brush some dust off of my wing.
Oh,
Before,
which is
like-
the dust is people.
Yeah, it's like people.
Everyone is covered in dust of people that she is disintegrated, and there are ships on fire and
ash.
burning. Even the water is burning.
I bet
Science.
it looks really good though. Like me in front of like this like glowing flame. Like I bet I look really badass.
So you're just
I'm-
posing
I'm
right
pretty
now.
excited about it. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, it's a good day. I just smile at everyone. I'm like,
And well, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
And I'm just horrified.
I'm gonna
of
try
all
and
the gratuitous.
Slow clap. See
Violence.
if the town claps with it.
The person who seems to be the mayor, because he's got his chainmail on and he's ill-fitting, and he just walks in front of you with a sword, and he just like he just takes the knee and shoves the sword in the ground, and all the other warriors also take a knee and bow before you.
That's so dramatic,
I
guys.
wonder if that's gonna anger the gods.
well, probably not.
Hmm.
Probably not.
I wonder if there's something we don't know here.
Maybe,
Like
possibly.
she's the god of witches.
I'm the god of witches.
Ah, Naya. What's your intelligence again?
I literally.
Not good.
I have this and like I look at the mayor and I'm like, do you know who I am? Do you know what I am?
You are a Valkyrie.
And I'm like, of course you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't have time for this.
And I'm like, I knew what you were.
I'm like, am I a witch, Mr. Mayor?
We're still gonna call you a witch.
I hate you all.
And he won't make eye contact. He's like, no, you are not.
That's right. Tell her I'm not a witch, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah,
Make
tell
eye
the
contact?
tall lady holding bones.
The most ridiculous conversation you could ever have with like a Valkyrie or like something related to the gods, and I'm just like, explain to her.
He's having the worst day. She's not a witch.
Thank you. Well, this was great.
I don't believe him.
I hate you both.
Can't trust a human.
So I'm gonna
They
go
smell
now.
funny.
The tavern owner's like, ale's free today. Ale free on the
Hell
house.
yeah. Hell
And
yeah.
I'm the first one to run.
I'm right behind her.
Everyone else is still like kneeling. Do we go get the ale? Maybe we
I'm already
just-
at the bar.
I'm like, you can stand. You can go drink.
Everyone.
Carry on.
Some people just like walk into the water and just re-examine their life.
Wow.
Other people are
Just
just
fully
laying
clothed.
down and like, yeah, there's this this whole portion of the town is covered in ash and also dust of people, and the rest of the ships are on fire. The other ships are heading down to the distance,
So
and the sun has begun
Right.
setting.
So I have this thing that I need to go like deliver. So I'll be back. Gotta go.
You have to feast with us.
Oh, you have to.
Wow, they're telling
You
you
gotta
what to
eat
do.
and
They're
drink.
trying to tell you.
You saved our town.
But I do like feasting.
Do it.
So I like put it in a little bag.
Okay.
but can I have some food?
I'm pretty sure the feast is for everyone.
Food, please.
It's for everyone.
Yeah.
Is it for everyone? We help.
Yeah.
We
No,
helped.
they're
I'm sure
cooking.
it's for everyone.
Everyone suddenly, a few hours go by and they're playing drums and they're like blowing horns and playing lutes and they're roasting pigs, and it's like a massive feast. They are basically bringing all the food in town to celebrate Valkyrie saving the village,
Are they gonna do the Ewok
and
song?
also a witch.
Please do.
No.
Also witch. I'm like, I should finish my duty. But I've been really bored lately, and this is pretty bitchin', so...
Yeah, you guys are at this grand table, and everyone's like,
I claim one pig.
one pig. He's just starting eating
Yeah.
a pig. All right, now he's got a pig she's eating.
I'm gonna stuff my face and drink a bunch and celebrate my victory, because Odin doesn't appreciate me nearly enough, and this is pretty great, so...
Okay.
I'm playing the bagpipes.
She's
Wait,
sitting in the corner playing bagpipes.
You just
I,
all
like,
of a sudden
make-
remember?
I have.
But you forgot
Yes.
everything.
No, there's stuff in there.
Hey, you
somewhere.
got music. The music never dies.
You don't really know.
You
don't
You
need
just
to know
keep on
notes.
musicking.
Maybe it's just noise. It could just be terrible bagpipe noise.
That's true. That's
So
true.
I pull out my, because I have like a war drum, I
Yes.
pull that out and I start like boats and hoes, and I'm like just drumming.
What does that mean?
From Step Brothers.
Is there anything you do?
Oh.
You see her with the crystal.
Yeah, it's hidden. Do not fuck with me.
Yeah, you
I
just
don't-
saw her destroy a lot of
I
ships.
will destroy you.
I don't really care what she's trying to steal right now or gain. Is the Raven still near
Yeah.
me? Like, ask Odin why he did not tell me about her.
What? I don't know that. My character doesn't know that, but I'm like, what? As the player right now.
Can your
Wait,
camera?
you say that?
Can
Yeah.
your camera zoom in for like dramatic effect?
I can't have like a set face right now because I'm too busy laughing, but you can imagine I'm just like shocked.
And then
The raven just like flies off into the distance.
I knew I should have dealt with that fucking raven earlier.
she'll let me eat him.
I knew it. You're
A
gonna get me-
giant
you're
mug
gonna
of
get
ale
me in trouble with,
and a whole
with my
bunch of
dad.
gold gets slammed down in front of you, and someone sits next to you guys. It's the old man from
Hoping it was
when
someone
you guys
hot.
were at the bridge.
Mhm.
It's pretty thin and it's got raggedy
Keep
clothes.
drinking.
Yep.
He'll get there.
Oh, it's the okay. That guy. Got it. Oh, is he missing an eye?
No.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I was gonna be
They
in
would have been
trouble.
Odin.
I know. I thought I was
Yeah.
gonna be in trouble though, because now I'm just drinking and having fun and not doing my job.
So
Um,
you've saved the town.
Indeed, I have. It was no small feat. Did you see it? I was pretty great.
Oh, seemed pretty easy for you to do.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it
impressive.
was no
a
small
lot of
feat.
men died today.
Sure did. Don't worry.
Your coffers seem to be full as well.
He gonna steal from you? Is he also a witch?
I was gonna say I was gonna take someone to Valhalla, but now I'm being threatened, and this is not so nice.
Who is this old man?
Do you think so little
think
of
he is?
everyone in this hall right now?
Yes, actually.
Wow.
This is really awkward.
He slams his fist on the table and the entire room shakes. And he stands up.
Oh.
You have one job, and that is to escort the worthy to Valhalla, and you have failed everyone.
Everyone.
It's a bad witch.
These mortals have one chance to die. Ever. And you couldn't even treat them with respect at the moment of their death. You sat there watching people die, and you chose who lived and died so you could have gold pieces in your own pouch, which has absolutely no value but something for your own pride. And the room gets darker and darker and darker. And he's getting physically larger.
Right.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I knew this was coming.
You were told to stop an army, and you delighted in obliterating everything in your path. So this is what you've become. Did you feel? And he is at this point 8 feet tall.
Oh, he's taller than me now.
Yeah,
How
he's big.
are we inside or are we outside?
We're inside.
And
everyone's
How is it?
his left eye just melts away.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Ah.
And everyone's just like backing up, like, oh, this is a really rough day.
I'm getting closer because I'm interested in this
I
fella.
say,
You're like,
I'm just
you're not
doing
taking
what I
the
was
socially
created
awkward cues.
to do, which
You
is
are-
to choose who lives and
You
dies.
were not created to gamble with people's lives like they didn't matter. Your job is to bring the worthy to Valhalla, and you have failed doing that.
Maybe I'd be more concerned with bringing the worthy to Valhalla if I got to see it myself.
Oh, snap.
Do you think you're worthy of going to Valhalla, Spade? Do you not feel any guilt for the lives that you've destroyed?
I feel like I'm gonna start sounding like really like a teenage brat right now, but that's what I'm
That's,
going for.
that's I
Yes,
almost want
Dad.
you grounded.
Yes, Dad. If you did not put the lives of these terrible, awful humans in front of the lives of those of us you have created just to do your bidding, then maybe I would think more highly of them.
Spade, you are done.
You say dumb or done?
You're done.
Done.
Like, those are two very different things. Very different things. I mean,
This is clearly not the life for you.
So, do you have a job opening?
what other?
Silence.
I don't know what other life I'm supposed to live since this is all I was created to do.
I'm not very sure.
Then
but
you are
that's
no
Odin.
longer created to do this.
Just so you know.
Hand over your wings.
No. Those are my wings, and I'm not going to give them to you. Dad, you're being mean.
Spade,
I don't really
hand
say
over
it
your
that way.
wings.
I refuse.
Mm.
This is really hard. I'm trying to play it straight, and I can't play it straight.
He walks one step further. I'm gonna ask one more time.
I say,
What happens?
and
if
this
she
is
does
probably
it?
really going to happen to me right now, I say you're going to have to rip them from my body.
Just
probably
eating
a
a
mistake.
pig ear
I-
over
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I'm like, why can't I have popcorn?
As I like stand up, and I'm like at literally like ankle length of giant Odin, and totally mouthing off.
Pig ear sounds good.
Really smart.
I think I'll eat a pig ear.
If
too.
you think so little of everyone here, I'm not gonna rip your wings from you. I'm gonna destroy this entire town.
Mm.
Hey, will you let me leave first? Can I
Yeah.
run real quick out of town? He's not even looking at me.
He's not looking at you.
I just take my flask.
If
Mead.
you
Take my
would
pig.
Slowly back out.
you would
Okay.
destroy the lives of all these people in this entire town simply to prove me wrong, then that
Oh,
says
God.
something
He
about
rolled a
you,
dice.
Odin. No.
Oh, he's rolling dice.
What have you done?
The entire earth starts shaking, and people are like screaming, and the children in the tavern are like crying.
Who brings
Well, I don't like
a
children
child
anyway,
to a
so that's
tavern?
fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm surprised you haven't like sniffed them out and eaten them yet.
If you do this,
Wow,
you're no better
okay.
than me. That's what
Just because
I'm
I'm a giant doesn't mean that I eat babies.
I don't have to worry about that.
Why not?
Mm.
You have the choice.
Babies taste big.
This is a serious moment.
Does
Sorry.
everyone in this town die? Or do you give up the power that you've been abusing?
So you're gonna use your power and abuse it to teach me a lesson.
Spade, I'm asking you a question.
You're arguing
It's
with
pretty messed
Dad.
What?
This whole situation.
It is pretty messed up because Odin's a real dick.
Oh,
Um,
you just said that with him right there.
Shouting.
You're like that weird friend that's always like,
This is
oh!
really hard. I want to play this like straight, and I can't. Like I'm laughing.
Hey Odin, will we die if that's the option that's chosen? If you blow up the town, I don't want to die. Can you let us
You
give
already
like
died.
5 minutes?
Yeah, you
5
died,
minute
just
run.
FYI.
I mean, you're probably just gonna send all of them to Valhalla anyway.
That to be in battle.
Mm.
They'll go to hell.
brandish an axe.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, you don't have to go to hell.
Can you honestly tell me that you feel you are worthy of still being a Valkyrie? After everything you've done?
You know what, Odin? I don't want to be a Valkyrie for you anymore anyway. I will surrender my wings willingly. Not to spare these people's lives, but because I want nothing more to do with you.
Alright, what do you do?
Do I have to cut my own wings off?
You can, like, just remove them.
Can I just remove them?
Oh, I wanted to rip them off for you.
Yeah, we could help.
Wow. Thanks, guys. I feel like I'm quitting a job and I'm ripping off my name tag. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want to work at Baskin Robbins anymore. Throw it down.
Put your wings in a box along with your other
Robin's all
belongings.
I
Find
like
out.
fold my wings up and I place them nicely in a silk little box and like.
You literally peel off your wings, and as
Yeah,
you do
I'm sure
so,
it's like ripping my
one of
skin
the
off.
feathers
Oh.
falls, and then your wings turn to this metal,
Ash. Oh, metal. Ooh.
Oh,
and he
cool.
grabs the wings from you.
Oh, I
Oh.
want to wear them like that.
Yeah.
I like metal wings.
Could hurt someone with those.
How does it feel to have disappointed the Allfather?
Doesn't feel any worse than how disappointed I've felt in you the whole time.
Thank- and he just leans in. Thank you so much for giving me something that only can be given. And he shifts, and he turns
God!
into the form, a hairless face with
Yeah.
black hair and a golden staff.
Oh, snap!
I'll be using these
Sons of bitches.
Wait.
for so many things.
Oh, guys.
And he just turns to mist and disappears.
I mean,
What
I
the
probably
hell?
should have had some better
Good job.
intelligence.
Good job.
That wasn't Odin.
Where were you? You should have known it wasn't Odin.
Yeah, where were you?
I was honestly a little
Where
confused.
were you?
Because he really
You
looked
felt-
like Odin. I
You
was
just
in
felt
the room.
too awkward.
You
'Cause
are
I
now
just
third
sent a
level.
Raven to go ask
All right,
Odin why
now
didn't, and then
return.
all
You've
of a sudden
lost
he's in
all
the
your
room. I thought
power.
I was
Yep.
just not very observant. But
You got bamboozled.
You did me a bamboozle. I was a good doggo, and you did me a bamboozle.
Were you a good
I
doggo
was
though?
a good doggo.
I don't know.
Aw.
From that conversation, sounds like you got a lot of problems with your father.
I have some daddy issues, yes. But if your dad
Really?
created you just
Restaurant,
to
are you
kill
gonna
people
psychoanalyze her?
and escort them to heaven, and he never let you look at heaven, you'd be mad too. I have to live forever and just escort people there. I never get to go there.
Do you get to drink?
What you doing?
though?
Yeah, now I get to drink
I
too.
don't really
Nothing's
know
different.
if I want to hang out with these people anymore.
There are now two
What's
ravens
wrong with
sitting
me?
there on the windowsill.
So I should probably.
And
Also,
one of the
he-
ravens
he
has
saw
a
the
milky
whole
white
thing.
eye.
I'm like, I
Oh,
should
for
probably,
heaven's
I should
sake.
probably call Odin, but he's probably literally right there. So,
Oopsies.
It's like calling your parents after you had
right,
a
like,
fight.
so did you hear all that, Odin?
The bird flies off.
He's mad at you.
Oh yeah, I know.
Kids
What
these days.
did you just do?
Did that guy leave his gold on the counter at least?
Yeah, yeah.
Gonna
I
need
take
it.
the gold, and I still have the artifact, so. Such a
Yeah,
dick.
have you examined it?
I pull it out and I look at it now. Whip it out.
It's a piece of the Bifrost. And using this, you can actually find magical items
Wow.
from Asgard,
Wow.
or even portals.
Wow.
So I can dial up Heimdall and be like, yo.
Can't really dial
No, I know,
anybody
I'm just
up.
kidding.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's not-
Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Yo, Idris.
yeah, and if you do that, it'll be who dis.
New phone, who dis?
Who dis?
New Bifrost.
So
So what? Now you suck.
where's she?
No, yeah.
The witch?
No, I'm still cool. Okay.
Where, Megan, where are you?
I'm still at the bar drinking. I'm
I'm,
just.
I'm
You were like, were you
I was
drinking the whole
out-
time? Like, God.
Just, I was
Yeah,
just kicking back, like I want to know how this pans out.
Wow. Wow.
See, I don't trust.
You all
many,
think
I
I'm
don't
terrible.
trust. I don't trust many people.
Wait, so who was that dude?
Oh, well, you know, you can tell them if you want to.
I would say that it was probably Loki.
With the slicked back hair.
Like
Yeah,
Tom
he's all.
Hiddleston?
Well, yeah.
Like,
He's all
yeah,
like hairless.
Tom
So,
So
Hiddleston.
yeah, it's
I
Loki.
mean, it probably kind of helped start Ragnarok somehow right now. It's cool. It's fine. No big deal.
Wow. Good job.
It's cool.
Everyone in the tavern is leaving.
Yeah. They take all the pig and all the celebration
No.
stuff.
No, my pig!
They like rip the pig out of your mouth. You're like trying to eat it whole.
Oh, they better not do that.
I'm sure they
No,
will.
no, they leave Naya the pig.
Yeah, that's right. Just huddle there with my pig.
Like
Cradle
a
it.
pig eating.
Yeah, they better
So
leave me
I'm
alone.
assuming I saw the two ravens. One with the
Yeah.
monkey eye, he flies off, and you're like, bye, Dad. The other one's still there, and it's hers.
Yeah.
So I go and I just slide up next to you, and I'm like, so what do you know?
What do you know?
What do you know? You
Who
know
are
what I
you?
know. You just saw this. What do you think? You know everything that I know right now.
I wasn't here to deal with you.
Why were you here?
Can't say.
Top secret.
You just saw my dirty laundry aired out in front of everyone in this pub.
Panties and all.
Ooh.
Even all. Said, I know you have something to do with Odin. I knew something was up with that raven earlier, and I should have trusted myself. But clearly, I don't make the best judgment calls.
He's just a friend of mine.
Just
Roll
Wait,
roll
Odin?
deception.
Odin or the bird?
Odin.
Are you sleeping with my dad?
Are you my new mommy?
Are you my mom?
19.
Yeah. Okay. You roll a perception to find out her bullshit. Or like insight.
Nope, sure
Nope. You don't know if she's lying or not.
don't.
You don't know.
I'm like, well, these two may not be directly involved with Odin. I don't know why they're here. It's clearly suspicious. But I know that you are. And I think I'm
Good blame for this.
just fucked up a little bit.
Language.
So you should tell me what you know.
I know that you're an amazing warrior,
Well, that's true.
and
Were.
I thank you for what you did today.
That's true.
I was not expecting that.
Flattery gets you nowhere. But it really does. So,
Yeah.
that's true.
That's a
I'm a
lot.
great warrior.
Were.
Do you
Or I
who
was.
has who
You
has
say that and I
Arcana?
like cry, and I'm like,
Anyone have Arcana?
I do.
Alright, roll it.
13.
Yeah, there's a tree of some importance in this town,
what?
which is why you're visiting.
Was it the one the ogre was holding?
The what?
The ogre.
You wouldn't be
The
able
one
to-
that
No,
he
it wasn't the tree that ogre.
How
Oh,
big
it's
is
like
this tree? Is it like a real big tree?
yeah. She knows.
Picture the largest tree you've ever seen in the redwood forest.
You know, there's basically a redwood-sized tree that's really old in this particular area that the people used to worship around here.
Is it connected to things?
Can you warg into the
It's my patron, my otherworldly patron, is Yggdrasil.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed
Yep.
to say that?
Yeah, I think that's how
You can
Oh,
just,
she just
you
did.
can just drop that on the
Yeah.
table if you want.
Just did.
So I guess I feel like this energy
Yeah.
coming from outside, and I put my drink down. I'm like, if you'll excuse me. I just show myself out.
Okay. All right, what are you doing?
Well,
Where
alright.
are you heading towards the tree?
Yes.
All right, you head to the tree. What are the three of you doing?
Gonna follow.
Yeah.
Gonna bring my pig.
I bring my
Just like
Silly.
just like
I
a
bring
hot
my,
dog cone.
my
or-
giant I like slide the like Bifrost thing back into like a little pouch or something so it's protected, and I take my gold that was left on the counter.
Okay.
And I take my ale.
I have my ale and a turkey leg.
Very
Pig.
specific. Okay.
Or pig leg.
So you guys
Yeah,
are all
whole
following me,
pig.
just eating
Yeah.
pig legs. And
The town is not following you.
Mhm.
That's fine.
Yeah, the town is boarding up,
I'm-
locking things down.
I'm drinking and getting really bitter about it, and I'm just like mumbling to myself, like, whatever, Odin, I hope Ragnarok happens anyway. You weren't gonna be able to stop it anyway because you're not that cool. And I'm just like, you know, like a teenager all angry.
I'm
Wow.
like, man, what a brat.
All right, you get to this large ash tree that is sitting there, and you can tell there's like a little bit of almost like an animal tunnel underneath.
How you gonna fit in there? You're too big.
I'm pretty good at squeezing into tight spaces.
Uh,
All right.
I'm an urchin. This is what I do.
All right.
Just
I just think of
actual
Aladdin when you say that.
I can
street
squeeze
urchin.
myself into the.
Yeah, you can get down there and you fall through the hole, and there's actually like a dungeon-like architecture underneath the tree.
Okay, so I'm looking around, just trying to find where this source of energy is coming from.
You're not feeling the source of energy now,
Okay.
but the stone walls are perfect. There's no brickwork or anything. They're actually metal walls.
This seems oddly man-made.
Anyone else head down?
This is not good.
I'm too big.
Oh, you can squeeze through.
She
You
can.
gotta dig. You gotta dig a little.
That's a lot.
I
That's
squeezed
a lot
through.
of work.
All right, you squeeze.
Yeah.
Are you drunk? Are you like flat out drunk now?
Yeah, I'm like holding my ale still.
Yeah, I
so,
might as
like-
well. First off, you have to get used to like walking like everybody
Right,
else.
I feel like really crappy right now
Yeah.
about myself. So
Yeah. Danielle, what are you doing?
Welcome to the rest of us. All the time.
this is why I don't
No.
like humans.
I just go.
Being a human is
Sure.
miserable.
Might as well. I don't want to be left alone up here, bored.
All right, you squeeze down.
Easier to fit through with. one
Now,
and a
are
half
you
horns.
just calling it a good? You calling it a night?
I still got like half of this pig. It's getting cold.
very important.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try and polish it off, then join him later. If I hear screams, I'm not going.
As you move through the tunnels, you find skeletons of warriors that are like the skulls are so ancient and mangled and destroyed. There was like a massive battle in this metal circular tunnel as you guys walk through all of it.
Right, there are a bunch of skulls, you said?
Yeah.
I want to pick out the coolest looking one for Naya.
All right, roll.
friends.
You find one that's like really weird.
Cool.
Like this isn't a human skull.
Awesome.
Yeah, it
What
is
does it
shaped
look
all
like?
wrong. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You find that skull.
Awesome.
Okay.
What is it shaped like?
It's hard to say. Like
Like
the
a
bone
butt.
structures are too pointy, and the
Like
cranium
the
is too
nose
large.
comes out more than a human nose. would.
No
like-
nose.
No
It's like a
nose.
xenomorph.
Yeah, it's really gross.
I was picturing a xenomorph, but that says pointy. That would be pointy here.
All right. You guys continue moving down the tunnel.
Sure.
Okay. You guys finally get to kind of a hall, and you notice that several of these men have holes in the back of their skulls.
Oh,
Very like circular holes in the back of a lot of these warrior skulls.
Like perfect circles?
Yeah. But not like the band.
Okay, that sounds strange then. So it's not like someone hit them over the head with something?
And all these small crystals start to glow and light the room as you guys walk in.
It's creepy.
I mean, I'm just drinking and being
You're being surly.
being sad now.
All right, Megan, what are you doing?
Crappy human.
I just get a really bad feeling because I feel like I'm being drawn here, not by the tree, but by something else. It feels very man-made. I feel like maybe this is a trap. There's lots of bones and skulls
What
everywhere.
have you done?
Maybe we should leave.
Still up to you?
I'm still eating my pig.
I'll just keep going.
Whoa.
All right.
You don't even care anymore.
No,
Or
now I'm one of the things that I
there's
don't
something
like.
down here that
I'm
the
a
tree
gross
wants
mortal. Ugh.
us to see.
That's totally on you.
I have no respect for mortals, and now I'm one of them. So I'm just like, "Brr."
So, I guess I just keep venturing around and looking for whatever
All right, roll a perception.
it is I need to find. 18.
Okay. Yeah, you find it. You find a thing. You find a corridor, a large room, and in it is an Ouroboros, is a dragon eating itself. Large circular, probably big enough for like 5 people to walk through at a time,
Oh.
sitting there.
Does it have any writing on it?
No, it has no writing on it whatsoever.
Is there any spots in it that look like we could insert a stone?
Wow.
Was there a
She is on autopilot.
I'm just like touching it and like feeling it like drunkenly, just like slapping.
Are you slapping it with what?
I'm doing it out of like rage. I'm like, stupid Odin, stupid Loki, stupid everything, like having a tantrum, like the child that I am.
You feel the
She's
crystal
so
humming
annoying.
in your pocket.
I have to go through a character arc, okay? I have to learn from this.
I was just born today.
You were not just born today.
You were.
Someone wants to be born anyway. Life is pain. I'm like,
Wow.
super
Oh,
emo.
it's gonna be.
Dang.
Oh, that's how it's gonna
Wow.
Q saves the day.
be. Yeah.
Listen to some Thursday. So it's humming?
Yeah.
Alright. I pull it out.
Okay.
Is it like glowing?
You're
I whip it
like
out.
a frat boy.
I whip it out. I whip it out and I just grasp it with my hand and
Yeah.
Oh, now
insert
you're
it.
just. Now you're just.
I can't.
That's how this
Insert it slowly.
This is why we're never gonna be popular.
Because we're children.
Yeah, I insert it slowly into the hole.
Into the eye.
Into the eye.
Oh no.
As you do so, a portal erupts, and there's.
Come on, everyone.
Come on, everyone.
You called me the frat boy.
Yeah.
Squirted into the
So
microphone.
there's this
Sorry,
blue
people.
swirling energy within the circle of the Ouroboros.
Put my finger in it.
You get sucked in immediately.
Alright.
Won't be touching that.
So she just flat out disappears.
I mean, I'm still not here. I'm still
That's
up there
right.
eating
Yeah.
eating a pig.
You hear this tremor and this.
Oh God.
I'm gonna break the
Alright.
fourth wall, but this has never worked out for us in previous games.
Yeah.
I'm treading lightly with this.
I'm not
Alright.
going in.
I'm gonna start digging my way down there.
Okay.
I only have like hooves left. It's fine.
Yeah, you get down there.
I hope you like dig your way in and fall right through the portal. It's like
Everyone make a strength check.
Oh, I'm super
Aw,
strong.
man.
Damn. Well, not
19.
you.
Oh wait.
18.
But I was so
9.
strong.
Actually, 17.
I got 17 plus 3, so 20.
Oh, I guess 11.
So strong.
Yeah, you get sucked right into the portal. You just like fly right off the floor. And, go,
Whatever, you're already in there, dum dum.
I'm just glad that it's you stuck
and
with
some
me
of the
again.
skeletons and some of the swords and armor are starting to like get sucked into the portal as well.
Where's that raven?
Raven's with you.
Oh.
Oh no, Raven!
Hope he gets sucked in.
Ah,
Would you mind?
so
You just want
mean.
everyone else to be miserable.
You send the
with you.
Raven into the portal,
I
No.
send him into the portal to
You're
see how they're doing.
right?
I mean,
ain't
I
coming
wanted
back
to
out.
eat him, but you're a monster for willingly
Oh,
throwing a
okay.
bird into a
Okay.
portal.
no,
No, you've done it. You've
That's
done
what
it.
you said you did.
That's what I did.
You're a monster. Okay. God, you're like a judgy frat boy. Your Raven goes in, you go out. You're unconscious.
Oh, look what you did!
And your body starts sliding.
Where
Yeah,
was-
your eyes go white, you hit the ground, and you just slide into
That
the portal.
doesn't look
Nice.
I'm not
You're the
very
only one there,
Nuts.
holding your pig.
Yeah.
I feel like you're chewing slowly.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know what you guys did, but
You're just talking to yourself.
yeah, I know. I'm talking to the portal.
Yeah, it keeps on trying to suck you in, and you're just like, you just put your hand on the wall.
And I'm good.
No.
Is
Cool.
this gonna keep doing this?
Yeah, it's sucking everything in.
Well, whatever. I got all day.
Everything.
I got all day.
How am I the frat boy?
Wait, so you're not going to join us? You don't have to.
grab a hunk of the ham, and then just jump in.
You just jump in.
Yeah,
Do
why
like
not?
a swan dive or
Yeah.
something.
Man, now everyone's in there and I'm unconscious.
fine.
Oh, you're still in there
Yeah,
unconscious?
she got
Yeah.
sucked in.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, you're in.
Yeah,
Oh, I got in.
Your body got dragged in.
Oh, sorry. I
Oh,
meant
okay,
you.
cool. I mean, not cool, but
What do we see?
You all wake up. You guys were unconscious, and you wake up, and you're in some kind of cave where there's like a slight stream, and there's lots of moss and
Sounds nice.
foliage growing in this cave. It's partially collapsed, and you've come out of another portal. the floor is covered in water, but you're not in danger of drowning. You are now conscious again, and the raven is like cawing like crazy.
Raven's
It's probably
alive?
fucking
Yeah.
mad.
And yeah, everyone's conscious.
I assume that I spilled my ale.
Yeah.
Or my meat. That's
yeah,
probably
yeah,
meat.
your meat has been spilled.
That's really sad. Okay, well, I get up and I dust myself off, and I'm just like.
Did you keep the feather, by the way?
The
that
one
fell off
that
your wing?
fell? I thought it fell like on me, so
Yeah.
I guess I'll say that yes, I would keep it. 'Cause I'm
Okay,
gonna
it's
cry
just like a
over it.
piece of metal
I'm
now.
gonna cry. Oh, I'm gonna cry over it every night when I go to bed.
Should
Okay.
stab people with it.
So now I'm carrying the piece of my wing that's metal, and I'm carrying this artifact. I'm gonna. So many things clanging around as I walk. Walk like
Like
a
a,
plebeian.
like a horrible mortal.
Aw.
Gross.
So sad.
It's very sad.
Wait till you try to do damage to anything.
Oh, now you guys.
Yeah,
what?
it is.
Get on my level.
I am on your level.
But she's
now.
still probably still like a level 10 without her wings.
No,
No.
I'm a level 3.
She's,
I fell. very
she's level
far.
3.
How I have fallen. I just start walking.
Okay. Megan and everybody else?
Yep.
All right, you get to the top of the cave and you see this vast land with there's trees here and there, but it's this really massive, and you see literally giants in the distance walking.
It's your people.
But not like giants you've ever heard of. These things are like
They're not beautiful and frosty.
no, they're just immense. They're like watching a skyscraper walk by. You can feel the ground moving, and far in the distance, you see this massive tree that defies any concept. It cannot possibly exist, and it just reaches all the way into the sky. And the branches go out through into the clouds and keep on going. The tree never stops. And far to the right of it is this giant, massive, walled, beautiful city in the distance, up on a kind of a hillside. And that's
Yeah,
it.
it looks
That's
okay.
where the adventure stops.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks okay.
That's it. That's the game.
That's
Aw.
cool.
Sorry, it was a bummer for Amy.
It's always a bummer for me.
It is always a bummer for you.
Always me.
So yeah, our next adventure will be in Asgard.
Cool.
Cool.
Wow.
All right, that's it. That's it. The live stream's over. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for being part of the live stream. We will have episode 2 very soon, and there'll be less exposition.
Maybe.
But
More head throwing.
a lot of more head throwing, more sexual innuendos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Especially
You
as
still
the
have the same
More
head
murder.
from before.
More
don't you?
murder.
She threw it at someone.
No, I grabbed it
200%
again.
more
to throw it
murder.
again.
Oh, did you?
But you're still holding it.
Yeah.
I'm still carrying a head all the way through
Yeah.
all of this?
What? You still have the head?
I didn't throw it
You're
again.
not okay.
Oh, I didn't give you. Oh,
It's
next
alright,
time.
next
You
time.
didn't
Write
give
it
me-
down.
Oh, you have
Write
a
it
skull
down.
and a head.
Yeah,
Yeah, you've got lots of heads. Okay.
I'll give that to you next time. I need to remember.
Make a note.
Yep.
Oh my god, you guys are very upsetting. All right. So I'm glad that you are no longer powerful
Yep, that was fun for the amount of time I got. to
for
do
the time. How did you feel about being hoodwinked?
it. Man, kind of respect it though.
Yeah?
Loki got me.
Did you
Yeah.
think that's how that was going to go down?
Nope, I thought it was really just gonna be Odin. I had no idea.
What'd you do to Loki? Or is he just
He just knows I'm a dummy, apparently.
a dum dum?
I'm a dum dum.
Yeah, he said that. He was
Yeah.
like, dumb piece.
So sad. But now I have 2 people I don't like. So which one am I gonna like the least?
Probably the
Odin or
one that
Loki?
took your power.
Maybe we can be friends. I respect that.
Oh, wow. That's upsetting. Yeah, that's a lot of issues
Yeah.
to unpack there.
She's got a lot of baggage, dude. A lot of baggage.
All right, thank you guys so much for playing the game. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for putting up with all the technical glitches and us being
Thank you
delayed.
for DMing and hooking all this stuff up.
I thought you said tentacle
Ten-
glitches.
tentacles, yeah.
Glitches.
All these tentacle
There's
glitches.
those two.
Glitches.
Oh, yeah. End on that. End on that.
All right, we're ending the live stream. Thanks for being
Goodbye.
here.
Bye.
Bye, tentacle.